Mhm. Da 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 da. Doodle-doo, da-da-doo. Pop out chat. Copy. All right. I need to go to. Hold on, you guys. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to use you guys. You guys are my useful idiots today, but I'll tell you your task in a minute. What the fuck am I doing? Okay, here we go. This is what I need to do. Okay, cool. All right, so we need to. Yeah, that'll do it. Okay. So we need to put you guys here. That'll do. Okay. Yeah. Cool. All right. So for you guys, I have a very special task, okay? You need to do this task. You need to do it well. So, it's very easy, okay? Actually, I need to make a few changes to this chat window really quick. So height, I need to change to, I don't know, 500. No, a little taller than that. Hold on. Properties, we'll say 700. Yeah, that's about right. Okay, cool. All right, so here's what you got to do. All right, listen. Sorry. I have some shit set up here on my computer. I'm trying to capture the chat. I need a fake chat for a video that I'm doing, okay? Maybe I should wait till there's more of you in here for this, actually. Okay, listen. It's not that hard. I gotta wait for there to be more people. I gotta wait for there to be like maybe 100 people in here to make it work a little better. But check it out. No, it's easy as fuck. All you guys have to do is spam the chat with mentions of yellow flowers being superior to red flowers. You just have to like spam whatever stuff. Yellow flowers better than red flowers. Yellow flowers better than red flowers. Over and over again. You guys are a fake chat. Here's your motivation, okay? You love yellow flowers. You hate red flowers. You hate those who think that the flowers are red. You know that the flower is yellow. Damn it. The flower is yellow. It ain't red. Anyone who thinks the flower is red is a fucking moron. Anyone who thinks the flower is red are fucking stupid. You love yellow flowers. Yellow flowers are basically your god, okay? And anybody who even mentions the flower being red, specifically the flower, okay? Not just flowers, but the flower being red is a fucking idiot piece of shit, okay? Worst fucking person you've ever seen in your life. Anybody who thinks the flower is red is a twat, okay? Anyone who thinks the flower is red is some kind of simpering idiot, doltish buffoon moron from the fucking depths of hell who has no idea what the fuck they're talking about. And meanwhile, what color is the flower? The flower is yellow. And people who think that the flower is yellow are smart people who know what they are talking about. People who think that the flower is yellow are brilliant geniuses of the highest caliber, and people who think that the flower is red are absolute fucking dog shit. Boo! Boo, red flower people. Red flower people are beneath us. Red flower people are a subhuman mongrel race of imbeciles who cannot see that the flower is clearly goddamn yellow. Anybody who thinks otherwise is a fucking dolt, is a fucking moron, is a twat from the deepest depths of fucking hell and despair and misery who has no fucking idea what the fuck they are talking about. You understand me? Like anybody who even for a fucking second could imagine that maybe in some iteration of reality the flowers are fucking goddamned red. They are some kind of I don't even want to call them subhuman. They shouldn't even be compared to human beings. They're less than objects. They're fucking horrendous. Like, you can't even find a use for them. It'd probably be better if they just didn't exist, to be honest with you. I mean, I know it's controversial to say that, but, I mean, come on. You know? Red flower people suck. Yellow flower people are the master race. And this is just the truth. Yellow flower people, unite. Yellow flower people, stump the red flower people. Okay? All right. I think you guys did a good job. I think I have what I need. The flower is not orange. How ridiculous. Okay. Cool. Now I guess we could just do a normal stream. You guys will find out what that was for in a few days. Hey, Corn Pop.
The cat stinks.
Why does he stink?
I don't know. I thought you were going to take out the trash.
Shit, I forgot.
To take them with you, or you want me to take your phone?
I guess you can have it.
Alright.
Chelsea's gonna babysit you morons for a second.
Hi. Which flower are we supposed to root for? Yellow?
It doesn't matter anymore.
I know. I'm just saying. Evening. Hello, hello. Oh gosh. That's weird. Yellow, 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 yellow. Yeah, obviously. Fucking yellow flower, duh. Man, it's dark in here. TJ taking out the trash like a good boy. Thanks, TJ.
Like a chump, hey!
You're the best.
Thanks, baby. You're the second best.
I'm the second best. Sweet. So I honestly wanted to stream myself earlier, but I had like a really bad reaction to something on my face, and I was all like broken out and swollen and stuff. Like I had all these like weird red marks all over my face that are totally gone now. I have no idea what it was for. I think I was having an allergic reaction to something, but I have no idea what it could be because I didn't use anything new or anything, so. I'm gonna make a swell grandma, thanks. Yeah, it's because I ate those red flowers. Yeah, like Freddy Krueger. Honestly, I thought maybe my cats had scratched me or something, but they didn't, as far as I'm aware. It's COVID. Yeah, totally. That's it. I'm turning into Corn Pop. Oh, because he has allergic reactions. Yeah, it was weird. Thanks for liking my voice. Here's TJ.
Fucking women fucking taking out the damn trash bullshit. Bunch of fucking sexist bullshit. What a trope. What a trope! Has TJ bathed enough? Fuck you. Corn Pop was a bad dude. Corn Pop is a bad dude. Corn Pop was a bad dude. You know it. I know it. No, I didn't get no trash liquid on me. I was just in my driveway. I didn't see you. I don't know anything about Egghead. since I left the old show that I used to be on. I don't think I've even paid the slightest semblance of attention. Paperwork. Paperwork, work. Yeah, I still like donuts. Braid the beard. I told Chelsea to braid it twice over the last few days. She won't do it. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to braid shit.
Want me to do it now?
Yeah, you can do it now if you want. Can I change the title of the stream while it's going?
I don't think so.
I would change it to Getting My Beard Braided. Motherfucker. Braid stream. Braid stream.
There it goes. Sit your ass down, boy.
Yeah.
You could like put the phone over my shoulder
What do you
and
mean?
still talk to them.
Over your shoulder?
I mean, just in that direction.
I could do it like this.
Okay. Yeah, that
Hey.
works.
You know, it naturally wants to be like two things this way and that way. I don't know if that helps, but
No, not at all.
okay. I don't know how
Because I
braiding
need
works.
it in 3, not 2.
Okay, fine. Be that way. You're a jerk.
Be that way?
Yeah.
It's just a fact.
Maybe. I can't argue. I don't know anything about braiding.
So do you want it like braided and then braided, or you just want it braided from here?
Just do one.
Okay. It's just a little harder that way.
Braided on stream right now. That's what's happening. Are you blind?
Braided now, bitch! We are.
Hey, Mr. Nelly Priest. Whoa, you give me a penny more than Paul. You like me best. Cool.
Cool, thanks.
You only gave Paul $49.99 earlier. You gave me $50.
Wow, Mr. Naughty Priest, you're so cool.
Mr. Nelly Priest included the extra penny for you, baby.
Aw,
You're worth a penny.
thanks. I didn't do this very well.
You didn't. Yeah, what's this fucking shit? Try again. Try again.
It's hard to get him even.
You're not even. TJ streams are way more chill, to be honest. Yeah, that's true.
Then what, Paul's?
Yeah. This is getting hot. TJ's beard too scraggly. Dude, just go kill yourself, right?
No, it's not too scraggly. It's just
I guess I can't say that to people.
goes around his whole face.
Don't kill yourself. I was joking. Paul, a big meanie.
Paul does like to be in people. All right, you got to pinch it right here for me,
All right.
and I'll be back.
Yeah. I feel like I need some like beads to hang in it so it can be like pulled down. This money is only for Chelsea. If TJ takes a cent of this money, he shall have to shave his beard. How are you going to enforce that? Punk bitch. Paul poisoned the water hole in your village? Well, I've told people he's evil. You know what I mean? I warned you. I warned you of his evil. Long ago. Long ago, I warned you of his evil. I warned you of his avarice. We didn't listen, and now look at us. Look at you. Look what you've become. My sweetest friends. Baby! Well, how long am I supposed to hold this? Come on. Find something already. Jeepers creepers, where'd you get them peepers? Jeepers creepers, where'd you get those eyes? You need two braids. What the fuck are you talking about? The fuck are you talking about? You're insane. Are your arms hurting? No, but I'm getting tired of pinching it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Cornelius. Bad cat.
What he done?
Eating stuff off the stove.
Damn cat. Goddamn fucking cat. What a piece of shit. Boo, cat, boo. Babe, I'm tired of holding this. I'm tired of it. Tired. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Let it go. You let it go, Ingrid.
I don't really have a good rubber band for it.
Well, whatever. She ain't got nothing. She ain't got no damn rubber band.
Do they like it?
Mm. They said they hate it. And they said they want to kill us both. They said they're coming to our house.
You should ban that person.
That's all of them. The whole fucking chat's saying it.
Ban them all.
No, I can't do that.
You have a mob of people saying they're going to come to our house, and you won't even ban them.
Nope. I believe in freedoms.
You don't.
Yep.
There you go.
Yay. Cool. Just tie it in a knot. That's not how anything works. You're an idiot. You're a fucking idiot. Mr. Naughty Priest gave another $50 and says he likes it. So.
Thanks.
He loves it. Yeah. First you gotta burn them, then you gotta ban them. What's my hair doing? It doesn't even know. Look at it. What the fuck is going on?
It's hot. I like how this one's like, I'm gonna stay down.
Yeah. Like, what's going on here, hair? What are you trying to do? What are you trying to do, hair? What you trying to be? Oh my God. Did I just get... I just ran my finger through my hair, and I got stuck for a second on something. It's the first time that's happened in a long fucking time. Not sure I like it. Whatever. Okay, whatever. My hair is a piece of shit. Everything's garbage. Time to shave the head again, TJ? Yeah. Damn right. TJ is Dragonborn? What is that? The fuck does that mean? Is that a slur? Is that a slur against my people? Is that what's going on here? Play Skyrim? You play Skyrim. I kind of want to play, it's that one where you're the little wad of meat that, like, fucking has to, like, get past saws and shit. No, not the Binding of Isaac. It's like it's like a platformer. You're like a little meat boy.
Meat wad.
Yeah. Yeah, Super Meat Boy. But people would, I don't know, no one streams that, right? That's like old shit.
You can do it.
I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna stream Pac-Man on Atari. It's gonna be good. Def Jam Vendetta? What? What are you talking about? You're insane. You've lost your fucking mind. TJ, attack Paul's house and steal his life and identity. Well, yeah, I'm working on it.
Oh, it's too far away now.
Yeah, it's whatever. It's not that far.
It's a billion miles from here.
It's still streamed. Yeah, probably by people who are actually good at it, though, right? Remember when I used to be a libertarian? Kind of. I mean, I still consider myself a libertarian, so I'm just not a right-wing libertarian, which really I just realized is kind of just like a weird contradiction in terms, and that they're all really just like fascists in disguise. Because like as soon as the chips are down and it comes time and the government abuses its power, they're on its side. So it's like, oh, okay, these people are fakes. Cool. Yeah, I really realized that strongly during the whole George Floyd thing when Black Lives Matter was protesting and shit, and all those people were like, yeah, cops, cops. It's like, what? I mean, there was like a few that were like legit. I guess even like I gotta give it to like Cliven fucking Bundy's like son or whatever the fuck, one of those fucking dudes that like, we ain't gonna let the government tell us what. Like when it came to him, like all the conservative fans he made were all like, yeah, what do you think about this Black Lives Matter shit? And he's like, I'll support them against them fucking police. You guys are a bunch of frauds. Like, this guy's not bad. He's at least got some principles. I take back all the shit I said about wanting the government to kill him.
Did you know that there's a Rosie O'Donnell Barbie doll?
What?
It's for sale on my Facebook.
Oh, can I switch those around? Here, I don't think there's anything.
Yeah.
And just yeah, look at this shit.
Someone's trying to sell that shit on Facebook.
What? $35? You should buy it. Dude, I gotta fucking show that to people, man.
What a useless piece of shit like that.
I could sign her ass and sell it, dude. I'll sign Rosie's ass and I'll sell the Barbie for fucking $122.
Okay.
Yeah, so get it. It'll be a profit.
You really want me to buy it?
Someone will buy it at $122 if I fucking make a big enough deal about it. I'll at least get $100 out of it.
You think?
Yeah.
All right.
Get that
Let
motherfucker.
me ask if it's available, I guess. Do you really want to get in contact with somebody who
No, never mind. I forgot about that aspect. Maybe if someone said they'd pay me like $500 for it or something.
Oh, you should tell them about your book thing.
My book thing? What about my book thing? No, I don't want to tell them about that yet.
Okay. Never mind, there's nothing like
Nothing's
that.
happening. Shut up. TJ, for what amount would you sell everyone I know? I don't know, like $20 or best offer.
OBO, dude.
OBO. OBO. That's right?
Whoa.
Do Kovar. Kovar is like a hard accent for me. I lilt in and out of it, so like those videos relied heavily on editing. Because I slip out of accent, you know. I'm no good at this voice. I must very much think what I do when I say this. Because I slip, I go out, I go in, I sound like Dracula sometime, you know. It no work. But
Your outfit.
I do, I have the tracksuit. I gotta get a big metal K again.
It's not in very good shape.
I mean, honestly, the worse shape it's in, the better that shit is, so that really doesn't matter. Like, the more it gets, like, dirty and falls apart, it just works better as Kovar, so
Alright, cool.
I really wouldn't worry about it.
Good to know.
I can always break that character out again. I don't do, like, if I do a character, I pretty much, like, am usually a one and done with it. Like, I don't have, like, a roster of characters I do. Whoa! Well, that's not usually there.
I know, I'm sorry.
My internal map of the room did not include that feature. This, I don't know. Chelsea braided it a second ago on stream. The old man TJ is probably the best. Back in my day, blah, blah, blah. Back in my day, Movies used to be good before all the damn CG ruined everything. Movies used to be character-driven with plots. Now look at them. Big old heap of shit. Godzilla versus Kong, more like Hollywood versus the intelligence of the movie-going public. And Hollywood wins again. You're not wrong. Yeah, well, that's the curse of being old. You're right, but all the young people are stupid. So currently, all the geezers above me are out of touch, and all the idiots, youth below me, are just fucking witless pieces of garbage. So, you know, I'm just the perfect age where we were enlightened. 36-year-olds. 36-year-old club. TJ is wrong about the prequels. Yeah, I was wrong when I said that people who like them should be allowed to live. That was a mistake. I apologize. TJ, what has in his family? What, I don't know. Shut up. Quit yammering. Damn it, TJ. The straight F's, yeah. I don't know. I feel like it could have been done better. I feel like it was fucked off a little bit. Hey, TJ, sorry I had a typo. What I meant to say was about to be the union with a man living on the internet for a union and a lot too. Oh, okay. Thank you for the clarification. Dude, I was flipping through YouTube the other day. I saw Adult Swim was letting me watch a full episode of a cartoon called Bird Woman, which I guess is like a spiritual successor to Birdman, or I guess beyond a spiritual successor. It had some of the same characters, or at least like some semblance of being in the same universe, I guess. But I watched it, and the thing was like a total watered-down ripoff of the Harley Quinn show that you can watch on HBO Max. And like that one has like blood and fucking cursing in it, you know? So I don't know. I was like, why would I want a watered down version of a, and while also better written. So I don't know. Bird Woman, no good. No goddamn good. You know what is pretty good is Invincible on Amazon Prime. I don't know if anyone's like watching that or whatever. Maybe you don't want to give Jeff Bezos money. I'm hopeless. I fucking just like bleed money into that guy. Not that he even notices. Wayne Knight was the Penguin in that. Yeah. Dude, it's a cool show. I think they're making a season 3. I would consider it part of the cartoon lesbian renaissance. People were saying Invincible was all kind woke SJW stuff. What? How? Did I watch that show? Usually, like, when people say that, I can at least see what they're talking about. But, like, with Invincible, like, it's just not even there to find, okay? Well, move that damn thing. Okay. Like, it's not even there. Like, what's even SJW about it? It showed a woman and she wasn't in her proper chains. It's like, what do you want? Everything that's not fucking Conan the Barbarian is fucking apparently SJW now or something. All the powerful characters are men. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, at least so far. Yes, there were some women at the beginning. Interracial couple. Wow, really? And we're at that bar where like having an interracial couple in a show is like SJW now. It's pretty fucking low bar. embracing my inner Tim Pool. And just like that, I don't even want this fucking beanie on my head anymore. So thank you. Now I have to deal with my fucking hair that will not be controlled. Let's try to get it under control. Let's have fun trying to get my hair under control. That sounds like content. Here.
What?
Film this shit happening. Okay. Only one of my lights works, sorry.
Look at.
Alright, maybe if I like get it a little wet or something, it'll be a little more malleable.
Malleable.
Shut up.
My hair is very malleable.
Alright, I'm just gonna slick it back. That's probably the easiest thing I can do.
Yeah, that looks better.
Sometimes I can get away with parting it and it doesn't do that stupid whoop shit. But today it is, so whatever.
Somebody said I got tired of seeing 100-pound girls beat up 5 guys twice their size. Does that happen a lot in Invincible?
I mean, they have superpowers. Like, you realize, like, the inherent implausibility of any person taking on 5 people, right? Like, a 100-pound woman beating the shit out of 5 guys is, like, really not that much more implausible than a fucking 200-pound man doing the same thing. Like, it's still really fucking unlikely. It's hard to take on that many opponents. Even if, like, the person who's, like, that person's a martial artist and the other people are just normal dudes, that's still really hard to do. That's why they're superhumans with, like, superhuman abilities, right? So, I don't know. Like, it's a fucking superhero show. You gotta fucking suspend your disbelief a little. Yeah, this person with superpowers beat up someone who was like, can you believe that 100-pound girl that shoots lightning beat up? Like, it's like, what the fuck what are we talking about here? You know? Like, I don't know, just go suck a slew of dicks. Of progressively larger dicks. Because, like, you're just full of nonsense. You're talking gibberish. You're talking the gibbers, boy. Anyway, whatever. It's all good. Yeah. SJW is when woman strong. Like, what the fuck, man? There have been strong female characters forever. Man, at the end of fucking Aliens, when Ripley beat the Queen Alien, that was some SJW shit, man. It's like, what? What are we talking about? Can we stop being psychotic, please? Trying to gain 20 pounds. Any advice? I don't know. Eat junk food. I don't know, just eat a bunch of ice cream and shit. Mandalorian Season 2 was pretty good. I do remember the Herculoids. I remember that stupid thing they had. It was like, remember that thing? It was like... That thing was fucking stupid. I hated that thing. They had like a rhino beetle thing that shot things out of its nose. And they had like a Conan the Barbarian ripoff. And I think there was like a little kid. I don't know. It was garbage. They had a dragon. I don't remember that. The next video, I don't know. Maybe it's gonna be cooking with TJ, or maybe it's gonna be the next part of the Q&A. I'm not really sure. Probably be the next part of the Q&A. Regarding your latest video, bro, nobody cares about Disney princesses. You need better, more clear titles. Dude, what are you talking about? There's so many people that are into fucking Disney shit. But I guess it doesn't have any cross appeal with my audience or whatever, because people were just not interested in that, so whatever. But I like the fucking Disney princesses. I like the Disney fucking cartoons. I'm a big fan of animation in general, so, like, I don't know. I thought if it was interesting to me, it would be interesting to some other people, but I guess there's not a lot of cross section there. Favorite Garrick moment / episode from DS9. I like when Bashir tells him about the moral of the little boy who cried wolf, and Bashir summarizes the moral of the story as don't lie, basically, and Garrick's like, "Are you sure that's the moral?" I think the moral is don't tell the same lie twice. So yeah, I think that's probably the best. That's probably the best Garrick moment. Ever watched Trailer Park Boys? Yeah, I watched the first couple of seasons of it way back, and I thought they were pretty lame. I did not really find it funny. I gave it and I watched like 2 seasons, so. Esri Dax. I liked Esri Dax. I like that little pixie cut. I don't know. I thought she was cute. I actually kind of like her better than Jadzia. I know that's kind of like sacrilege or whatever, but I don't know. More my speed, I guess. Did you like Rurouni Kenshin when you were younger? I've seen some of that. It's the little redheaded dude with the fucking sword, right? Pong Master Fong, see, I'm just like you in a way, TJ. I don't believe in God neither. I used to go to church and teeter. I can relate to what you're saying in your vids. So when I have a shitty day, I drift away and put them on. Oh shit. I gotta stand. Please don't try to wonder me. Got out of bed at all. Morning rain crying down window. And I can't see it all. Even if I could, it'd all be great. But the picture on my wall, it reminds me that it's not so bad. Not so bad. Oof. Stan is a bad M song. I mean, yeah, but it's good like the first few times you hear it. The fuck was that? That's the chorus to Stan sung in like a very kind of voice. Stan is the best Eminem song. What the fuck? Dude, it's not even close. It's not even close to being the best Eminem song on that album. It's probably one of the lesser songs. What are you pissed about now?
I don't know. So I posted this thing about sexual, not molestation. What am I trying to say?
I don't know.
Unwanted sexual contact, right?
Right.
It's Sexual Assault Awareness Month.
Uh-huh.
So I posted this thing on my Instagram that was if you've ever touched somebody without consent, fuck you.
Right.
And this guy is in my DMs arguing with me. I mean, how do you know? And I'm just what the fuck do you mean? Just don't touch people unless it's your girlfriend or your mom or dad. It doesn't matter if it's your friend. It doesn't matter if it's your coworker. Just don't fucking touch people. It's weird. Most people are not cool with it unless you're close. And even if you are close, it still might not be okay. I don't like hugging people, even in the family, all the time. Just don't touch people. I don't know why that's so hard for people to understand. And I just went off on this guy, so I'm angry, and I wanted to, go off here, too.
Yeah.
Do you agree?
TJ is scissoring. That's true. I am. That's what I do. Do I agree? I mean, I think there's like social. You know, in Mensa, they like have like color coding and shit to kind of like separate people who are okay with like physical contact from people who aren't. So maybe that just needs to be like applied to society in general.
But I feel like if you just don't know, like, just don't do it.
Right, but I feel like some people, like, it's really important to them as like a bonding thing. Like, they like physical contact with each other. And like, they're not going to really be comfortable in a society where the default is don't touch people because they want to touch people and they want to touch each other. Now, I'm not that kind of person, but I know that there are those kind of people.
Like, I don't even like when people are just like,
right,
touch my arm. I'm like, don't.
But there's like definitely
me.
people who are like super like huggy and like really want to like, I don't know, get in that physical contact zone and shit.
If you're that kind of person, then why wouldn't you just be like, hey, can I hug you? And then.
Like, I feel like we should just be color coded. Everyone who wants that shit wear like a purple rose or something.
Same color all the time.
Yeah.
That's lame.
Well, I mean, like you just like you'd be like, oh, wear a little sticker or something, like hug okay. I don't know.
Mine would be the color of stay fucking 10 feet away from me
at
all times.
We just need to like color code people by personality so that it's known.
But like with
like you never hug a red. I don't know.
Yeah. Like with how people are now, it seems like they would deliberately like do stuff to make you uncomfortable.
Yeah, well that's what it should be illegal to just shoot them if they do.
Okay.
There you go.
All right.
I don't know. Just little stickers,
especially in a sexual way, though. That's what this guy was talking about.
Right? Yeah, I mean, like okay.
This was in reference to like sexual contact. He's like, well, what if you don't know if it's consensual? Then just don't.
Yeah, okay, I can agree with that. But like any physical contact of any kind, like I don't know. I feel like there needs to be a little bit of flexibility there.
I learned in like the workspace that the only acceptable place to touch your coworker is their elbow.
Really? Why?
Which I find weird.
Yeah, because like you just walk up to someone and be like,
yeah, I don't like that. I don't even like you doing
I'm
that.
touching your elbow. It's acceptable because it's your elbow. Like that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Elbow baggins. Touching is usually a power move. Yeah. I remember one time I fucking showed up to like a fucking DP meetup and I was wearing like this like crazy suit and shit. And Ben was about to start making fun of it. And I just like clasped my hand down on his shoulder. I'm like, yeah, that's good. It's like, don't make fun of this fucking suit, bitch. I spent money on this. He's like, oh yeah. I know. But he's all, whatever. TJ is the light of my life. Yeah. Yeah. Charisma on command recommends touching. See, there you go. People are divided on that shit. There is a real divide there between touchers and no touchers.
This just called me Ashley.
What?
Like Ashley hasn't been around for 2 more years, dude. Get with the program.
Yeah, what a weirdo. TJ is eternal darkness. I think that people should touch each other's earlobes. Yeah, touch earlobe to earlobe.
Dude, who the fuck is Gorgo Sparta? I don't like what he said about me.
What did he say?
And I want to demod him.
What did he do?
He said it's okay to refer to Chelsea as Che.
He asked, is it okay?
Oh, I thought he said it is.
No, this is
like,
is it.
No, it's not. I almost called for your demodding, so no, it is not okay.
Hey, TJ. Hey, Jamie.
Don't call me anything else but Chelsea.
Yeah. I guess it isn't okay, lol. Yeah.
No.
Che Chelsvera. I feel like TJ, being the rebel that he is, would be a Pepsi fan over Coke. Do you like Suicidal Tendencies? All I wanted was a Pepsi. I like that song, but that's the only song of theirs I can even think of. I'm not crazy. But I don't like Pepsi. Sorry. I'm more of a Coke person. I walked into an awkward conversation. No, you didn't.
Hey, Zonster.
Zonster. I could probably make Zonstar a mod.
He'd be a better mod than everybody else who has a wrench in this chat.
I mean,
except
he's
me.
not really, because he's not really in here very much, but...
Yeah, but when he is. I guess generic T-Girl is cool, and so is Jamie.
So you only like my trans mods.
Zonstar.
What does that say about Zonstar? Zonstar, were you born like a fucking female or whatever? That would explain things. I don't know. All my cis mods need to get their shit in order.
Look what he said.
I was born with a schlong. Sorry. Damn. We're supposed to be so progressive here, too. Oops. That's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
Yeah.
Zonster. I'm a cis mod. I think. This is my assistant, Paytina. The amazing regressive. I'm a fucking progressive misogynist, okay? If I find out that someone I know is trans, my first reaction is like, okay, well then go make me a sandwich, you know? If they're, if they're MTF. If they're FTM, then it's like, welcome, bro.
Would you date?
Welcome to a higher social class.
Yeah, you did.
TJ, it's my BD. Oh, hey. Happy birthday. Jenny. Bake me a pie like Snow White. What are you talking about? Get out of here. Why not mod a non-YouTuber chatter? What? What? Huh?
Unless we know who you are, you only get modded if you say something interesting.
Yeah. There's two ways to become a mod, and asking to be a mod is like the last.
Yeah, it's the worst
That's
way.
like basically like you will now never be a mod.
Yeah, happy birthday, Jenny. I like your raccoon picture.
Jenny.
Jenny birthday.
I thought about Jenny. You know me. That's true, I do.
That's true. Does he get a mod ship?
No. No mod for him.
Damn.
Nah, I give him mod. Getting too many fucking mods in here, though.
Yeah, it's gonna start looking like Jamie's chat. Where
Yeah, everybody's a fucking
blue
mod.
wrench.
Everybody's got a fucking wrench now. Whatever. TJ, you are Kim Jong-un for 1 year. What do you do? I don't know. At the end of that year, though, I declare TJ president of North Korea. So then I shoot myself as Kim Jong-un, go back to my body, and rule in continuity.
Don't fuck yourself. You're a mod.
Hang out with Dennis Rodman. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Dennis Rodman, I will say, he's not a good actor, but of every basketball player that has tried to make the transition to acting, he is the best. That's not much. That's a low-ass bar, but nonetheless, it's true.
This person wants us to help them come up with their child's name.
Who is it?
It's a really bad idea.
No, that's not a bad idea. Are they
RPG-31 Ninja.
are they a boy or a girl?
It just says they're firstborn.
Well, I need to know.
I mean, you're not great at coming up with usernames, so I see why you're asking for our help.
I just want to know who the fuck. Yeah, I need to just put in the live chat. No, fuck gender neutral names. Just give them a gender neutral name. Whatever, dude. They can fucking change their shit later if they need to. It's not that hard.
Every name is technically a gender
Yeah.
neutral name.
Every name is gender neutral, technically. You disappoint me, Dimitri. Juanita Van Muckenberg is a solid name. No, it's not. That's a terrible name.
Leslie is a terrible name as well.
Call him Bob. Is it a fucking boy or girl? I haven't seen anything from that.
Yeah, they never responded, so.
What a dum-dum.
Just
All right,
come up
I'll
with
come
some
up with-
names.
They're not even listening anymore. They obviously just
I
came in
know.
and like left after they said that, so. Yeah. It's a they. All right. If it's a fucking boy, name it. Well, I don't know what your last name is either. That's important.
Maybe it's Ninja.
It's not Ninja. Maybe they just don't force gender norms on their channel. Yeah. I mean, every name that
It
exists.
says we don't know the gender yet. We are 8 weeks.
Well, what's your last name? That's what I need to know. Because I got to work off the last name.
That's true. That's kind of important.
Yeah. Like, there's a big difference between Jean-Luc Picard and, like, Jean-Luc Brown. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like one, you know. You got to fucking work with your last name there.
Bartholomew Leopold Weed Stasher. I like that one.
Asking for docs. I just need to know how it's a fucking. It's just a last name, all right?
Yeah.
It ain't shit.
Yeah, please don't have a gender reveal party. And if you do, just make it like blue cupcakes or some shit.
Yeah.
Don't explode anything or kill
Yeah.
your grandma.
No, that.
Florence reminds me of the town I grew up in, so no. Bad name.
Gender reveal parties are gross. I think we know your opinion on this shit.
I mean, I kind of agree.
I agree, but not for woke reasons. I just think it's a stupid concept.
Yeah, it's pretty dumb. They never used to have those until like 5 years ago.
Yeah, they suck.
Like,
I will. You know what? I'll respect it when someone wants to announce the birth of their child by blowing up the entire Earth, and then the plume of smoke that is left is the color. You know. Then and as we all get sucked into the fucking vacuum of space and die, we see like, oh, I guess it's a girl.
Yeah.
You know.
Their last name is Davis.
Davis. Okay.
Yeah. Davis. That's not a bad last name, but it's not particularly interesting.
I think of Jonathan Davis off the bat, so you want to avoid anything that's even similar to that.
Yeah.
I also think of Jim Davis, the creator of Garfield. So, like, I think of 2 J names with it, so don't do a J name. Although they do kind of flow well, like a Jonah Davis or something. Like, if you find it.
Jonah's nice.
Yeah, Jonah Davis does sound good. So I guess maybe a J name might not be bad. And there are, like, some celebrities that are associated with it. So, let's see. What sounds better, a longer name with Davis or a shorter name? I think shorter names. Yeah, because I'm thinking like if you like do like a Xavier Davis or like Leopold Davis, that just doesn't seem right. But like a Mark Davis or something sounds better. But Mark's a lame name.
Yeah, don't go with lame.
Yeah.
What about a girl?
Oh, I'm thinking boy first. Yeah.
Yeah, the chat's stupid. They don't have any good ones.
Yeah, dude. Don't worry about them. I'm not even looking at them. Don't fucking get distracted by their stupid shit.
Okay. Mabel Davis.
Mabel Davis.
Yeah.
I hate it. I don't like the M Davis. And their initials become MD.
Oh yeah.
But Gordo Davis, dude. Goro Davis.
Yeah.
Mingus Davis.
Yeah, you can't look at the
I'm
chat.
not looking at
They're
them. I'm not looking at them.
terrible.
They're stupid as fuck. I gotta fucking come up with this. All right.
He said, "Rough, my name is MD." The guy who's asking the question.
Whatever. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. All right. What's a name that ends with Mont? I think you need someone who's like blank Mont Davis, dude.
All I can think of is Beaumont.
No, it shouldn't be Beaumont. That's too.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
I thought like Shrevemont, but I don't know what that means.
That's a terrible name.
Shrevemont Davis sounds kind of cool.
Shrevemont sounds like Shreveport,
I know.
Louisiana, which
Shrevemont.
is a hellhole.
It could be Shreveport Davis. That might be cool.
No.
Yeah, Shreveport Davis, dude.
Fartmont.
Whatever. That's my answer. Chelsea can abstain or object, but Shrevemont Davis. If it's a
Do
boy.
not name your kid that.
Shrevemont Davis. And middle name Montesquieu. Shrevemont Montesquieu Davis, dude. And then if it's a girl, let's see.
Roxanne Davis.
No.
I'm just giving you baby names that I used to like when I wanted to have babies.
All right. Ziggy K. Davis. There you go. I've decided Ziggy is a
Y'all
female
are
name.
horrible with names. Yeah, I like the name Roxanne a lot. I always have.
Roxanne's a stupid name for stupid people. Name me one good Roxanne. You can't.
Roxanne.
Damian Davis? I don't know. I don't know if I like the
We
alliteration
love
there.
you too. I don't think anything should be Is Davis.
Yeah.
Yeah, Roxy Davis. That's a cute name.
Roxy, huh? Sounds like a stripper.
Yeah, so
I guess it
what's
doesn't.
wrong with that?
Nothing. I don't know. What about David Davis, dude?
That was the first one I thought of.
Or how about Davis Davis?
If you want your child to hate you, you could do that.
Ooh, Mavis Davis, dude.
No!
Mavis Davis. Hope it's a girl. You gotta do Mavis Davis.
Is Mavis a girl name?
Yeah.
I thought it was a boy name.
I never met no dude named Mavis.
I've never met anybody named Mavis.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a fucking woman's name, though. Whatever. Who cares? All names are gender neutral. Who gives a shit? Boy or girl, Mavis Davis.
Nobody under 100 years old is named Mavis.
It's right. That's what I'm saying. It's prime for a
I
comeback.
feel like it'd be a good fat orange cat name.
Yeah.
Mavis, my fat orange cat.
Mavis, my fat orange cat.
Yeah. What was your grandma's name, TJ?
Schlemiel.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was. Schlemiel. No, my grandma's name was Emily.
That's a lame name.
I know. Well, that's my great grandma. And then that's my great grandma on my mom's side. I don't remember what my regular grandma on my mom's side was. I can't remember my mom's name. I only met her a couple times. Then
Corn Pop Day.
my dad's mom was named Nell, which is another stupid name.
Nell?
Yeah. Nell Davis sounds like someone who smokes 2 packs of cigarettes every day.
Yeah, it does. You're right.
So,
My wife's name is Emily. Fuck you. Well, it's a boring name. I mean, Chelsea's pretty boring too, but it's better than Emily.
no, Chelsea's way better than Emily.
Emily's better than like Caitlin or something.
Emily sounds like you're on Little House on the Prairie or some shit to
Yeah,
me.
I knew so many Emilys in school, and they all are like the same boring person.
I am a plain. I mean, it shouldn't even be plain Jane. It should be plain Emily. But that doesn't rhyme.
Yeah, I don't know any Janes.
I think Jane is actually a pretty out of vogue name, but that sucks because it's a pretty cool name. Dracula's daughter from Hotel Transylvania was named Mavis. Don't know if you're a fan of those. Yeah, see?
Cool.
There's a Mavis.
Yeah, Harley is way overused. Aiden is way overused.
AIDS in.
Quinn is way overused.
Name them Boxcar. Boxcar Davis.
I mean, that sounds like a person who, like, races.
Sounds like a tramp on the fucking train with like a fucking knapsack on a stick in the 1920s. Switchblade Davis, dude.
That can be their nickname.
What's wrong with overused name?
Stumpy.
I mean, you know, maybe if they like lose a limb.
What's wrong with overused names? What kind of question is that?
I don't know.
That's like pretty self-explanatory. Would you want to be called the same thing as like 20 other people like right around you? No.
Thanks for making my day, guys. You're welcome. Mavis, I'm telling you.
Gwendolyn, that's an interesting name.
Yeah.
I named one of our zombies Gwen.
The cool thing about Gwendolyn is if, you know, if it's born fucking assigned female at birth or whatever the fuck, but then it changes, you could just change it to just Dylan, you know?
Oh, yeah. Or you could just be a girl Dylan.
Yeah. If you wanted to. Doesn't matter.
Jamie, what the fuck?
What is it now?
That's not even a name.
Boxcar Jugawan Davis. Yeah. All right, we're done.
Yeah.
We're done. We're done with this. Next thing. Next fucking thing. Enough. Next thing. Next thing. It's time for the next thing. What Christian apologetics argument holds the most water, do you think? Man, I hate when people ask me this question. I've been asked this question so many times, and I'm like, there's no good argument. It's like asking me, like, okay, I know that, like, that, like, human beings can't sprout wings and fly, but, like, what's the best argument for the possibility that they can, you know? It's like, there isn't one, man. Like, I know leprechauns aren't real, but, like, what's the most compelling argument that they are? There isn't one. It's not real. Like, what do you want? They're all equally not compelling.
Did you watch that Islamic video I sent you?
Not yet.
It makes some pretty dumb things.
I mean, they always do.
I know.
Keanu really hurts that. Oh, yeah. I mean, Keanu Reeves in that Dracula film is like, I don't know. He's kind of charming over time. Like, when you've watched it a bunch of times, like, you kind of learn to love him in that movie. But it's like, you know, he's not, like, effective in the way that you want. Like, that probably was intended. You're just like, wow, this performance is really awkward. But it's kind of fun just because, like, especially the scenes he shares with Gary Oldman, where Gary Oldman is, like, 100% killing it as Dracula, and then Keanu Reeves is like, whoa, I am sorry if I have offended thee, Count.
I don't get why anybody would cast him at that time in a role that was meant to be taken seriously.
Yeah, me neither. And as a British guy. I know where the bastard sleeps. It's like, what the fuck is this going on? Why did they do this? I mean, I don't know. I've talked about this so many times, but it really is a marvel of casting.
Hilariously bad.
Was the YouTuber Paul's dad actually Paul's dad?
Oh my god. You really have to ask. It would kind of be funny if he was. But
Yeah, I don't know.
I highly doubt it.
A stoner stumbling through Transylvania. Dude, that would have been fun if it was, like, played like that, you know? Like, I don't know. If he was, like, Renfield in Dracula Dead and Loving It, that might have... Not Renfield, but, you know, whatever the fuck his character's name is. Harker. Like, if he was in the fucking Leslie Nielsen version, it would have been okay. It would have worked. I know where the bastard sleeps. I know where the bastard sleeps. Do you remember that Buffy the Vampire Slayer movie? Yeah. That predated the show. That came out first. No, I've never done ecstasy. I honestly don't remember what accent Keanu Reeves had in The Devil's Advocate. I felt like he just did his normal voice, but maybe I'm wrong because I haven't seen that in forever. Keanu Reeves is Hannibal Lecter. Yeah, that'd be funny. Hello, Clarice. Whoa. I wish I could actually remember some real dialogue from that movie. I could just do it in that fucking voice, but whatever. Does he always do his normal voice like Kevin Costner? Kevin Costner is also a really bad actor. Like, Dances with Wolves, like, I understand why Kevin Costner was nominated for the Best Directing Oscar. I think he might have even been nominated for, like, a screenplay Oscar for that, if I'm not mistaken. But, like, why he was nominated for Best Actor in that movie, it's like, I mean, he was not... That was, like, it was like a passable performance, but like that was not some great performance. And that's like pretty much the best he's done. The only movie I actually thought Kevin Costner worked really well in was Mr. Brooks, where he played like that serial killer. That was actually kind of cool. So I bought him as a serial killer. I haven't really bought him as much else, but he's not as bad as Keanu Reeves, or at least not as hilariously bad as Keanu Reeves. So good in Tin Cup. I mean, Tin Cup is a terrible fucking movie. I don't know. I remember watching Tin Cup and thinking afterwards, I'm never going to watch that again. And that's like literally all I remember of it is that I watched it and just dismissed it forever. So I don't know. I can't even tell you specific criticisms of it because I don't even remember what the fuck happened. But I know I saw it and I know it was boring as fuck. The first Tremors movie, I mean, yeah, the first Tremors is kind of fun. Give it a second chance? No. Costner isn't as bad as DiCaprio. What are you talking about? DiCaprio is actually a good actor. That doesn't make any sense. Best word for breasts?
Tits.
Tits? It's not very much fun.
What?
Yeah, tits. It's just like...
What are you supposed to say?
Yeah, you gotta get into the fucking, like, something fun, like, I don't know, jubblies or something.
Oh.
Jubbly wobblies. Milkers, yeah, that seems like it's a popular one right now.
No.
Everyone loves milkers now, especially if it's modified with mommy. Mommy milkers.
Gross.
That's everyone's new favorite, though.
I don't like it.
You've got them on a fucking tit kick now. Great. Fucking Vorsh. Fucking Vorsh. Chesticles is a horrible name. Yeah, Gazongas is a good one. Bosom. That's very refined.
Is it?
Yeah. It's like what you'd call in like a romance novel. Sweater puppies. Dicks. Yeah, bobs. Booba. Fun bags. I feel like we've done this before, where everyone started fucking calling out tit names. This has happened. This is old. This is old news. Enough. Enough. So you got something to look at when you're talking to him. Remember that? Family Guy. Remember that shit? That was some funny shit, man.
The funniest.
This is the funniest fucking thing I've ever seen or heard. Names for women's eyes. There's not as many.
Tits.
Tits. Women have eyes now? Sexual harassment. Voids. Voids. Stare into the void. Are women conscious? Some of them.
I wanna smash.
Name for women's Bryans. That's why men are always commenting on my nice eyes, because they don't have any tits to distract them. Yeah, go get some tits. Quit fucking around. Get some titties. What? What are you whining about? Ugh, get your damn feet off me. You're making me hot. Your feet are too hot.
Oh man, I have something funny to tell you, but I can't tell you now.
Oh no, why
I
not?
just remembered.
Damn. Ugh, you just remembered.
Yeah.
Do a fart. Do a fucking fart. Titties cost money. To a philosophy. She is pregnant? Who? Chelsea? No. Grinch versus Krampus. Why? Seems like they should get along. How the hell is Edward Norton underrated? Every fucking conversation I've ever had about that guy has been about how he's God's gift to fucking acting. Which, by the way, I don't even agree with. Grinch versus Scrooge. See, they just get along, man. They just both fucking shit talk Christmas together. Like, why would they even fight? They'd be like, Christmas sucks, huh? And the other would be like, yeah. You gotta do it now.
Why?
Because I want you to.
Ugh. Hey, losers. Say something interesting. Hello. I don't think we kept a Christmas tree in the house. We didn't even put up a Christmas tree or any Christmas decorations at all this year. Oh wow, you guys are so funny. You said something interesting. Haha. See how many of you said that? Because you're all really funny. Aw, thank you. I've been getting more into fashion lately. Thanks, Jamie. You look beautiful all the time. Yeah, I agree. Red Bull tastes like shampoo. We don't drink Red Bull in this house anymore. How about you give me $50? Because that's how this works. You're supposed to give the streamer money, right? Toss a coin to your streamer. I don't use AliExpress, but my clothes are probably made in sweatshops. That's probably true. I do exist. Well, I think I exist.
But not for long.
Uh-oh, was that a threat?
Yeah.
Shit, TJ's over here threatening me.
Yeah. Chelsea is bullshit.
Yeah, I know Roxanne is about a prostitute. Yeah, I'm CGI. I think every kid that you name should have a song that exists that you can sing to them with their name in it. Here's some money just because. Logan, thanks, man. You're the best.
Yeah, there's no TJ song.
Yeah, there's no TJ song. So I don't really have a song, at least not from when I was born, but my dad would always sing to me Hey Jealousy by the Gin Blossoms, and he would change it to Hey Chelsea. To be like, hey Chelsea. But it really is saying Hey Jealousy, so that's my song. But since then, there's definitely songs that have my name in it. I do have a famous soccer team. Anytime I look up hashtag Chelsea or Chelsea, it's always just soccer shit that I have no idea what it's about. Aw. I think Zonster probably is one of the only few people that knows that song. I don't really listen to Chelsea Grin, though. I don't know the song Guilty Pleasure.
Yeah, you do. You know that song.
Do I?
I don't know. Make me.
Poor girls are named Kim. Okay. It's probably true.
Chelsea is not named Kim. She is
true.
named Chelsea.
It's TJ, 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 TJ. That doesn't really work. I'm sorry.
It's TJ, 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 JJJ.
Steam Powered Giraffe is good. Underrated. I don't know. You're right. I like that song you sent to me recently by them, but I don't really know the words.
This is the one where they're like, we are Steam Powered Giraffe, la da 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 da.
That was it. That was the song.
That's how it goes, right?
Opinions on coleslaw. Okay, so there's like so many different types of coleslaw, and most of them suck. Most of them. My favorite.
Coleslaw is like potato salad.
I don't really like potato salad, but I think I like
Potato salad,
more coleslaws than I like potato salad.
But you've liked a potato salad in your life, right? Like, can you think?
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure you.
It's usually mustardy potato salad.
Right. Well, the mustardy ones are the best, and the ones that don't have mustard in them are fucking kind of like bullshit.
So I like coleslaw that is creamy, but isn't that sweet. It's like vinegary, but it's not just vinegar, because those aren't very good. It's weird.
Yeah, it's gotta have like a balance of flavors, and plus the cabbage or whatever in there can't be fucking all soggy.
So someone said, oh, did I miss a super chat? Yeah, my favorite song is TJ's Blueberry Pie.
Blueberry pie, blueberry pie, blueberry pie, blueberry pie. Everybody love the blueberry pie. Everybody love the blueberry pie. All right.
Do you guys like blueberry pie? Because it's not that great.
I don't like blueberry pie, honestly.
Yeah, none of us actually like blueberry
People
pie.
have bought me blueberry pies because of that song, and I wish I had sung about something I liked better.
Me too, dude.
Donuts. It's not as catchy though. You can't make it. Donuts. Donuts. Please bring me donuts.
His mom sent us like a blueberry pie making kit one year for Christmas.
Like, no.
And his stepdad always sings the blueberry pie song, but incorrectly. Like, every time he sees CJ, he's like, blueberry pie. I don't know, he makes up words to it.
Why, oh, why, blueberry pie?
Yeah.
Everybody need blueberry pie.
Blueberry pancakes are my fucking favorite pancakes. Absolutely. We fucking stupid. Yeah, TJ is like has some really dope songs. My favorite, well, at least one of my favorites was the Two Joints song. Not Two Joints. What am I thinking of?
It's called Joints.
Just Joints. I don't know why I added two.
Two joints.
Two Joints.
One joints, two joints. Everybody loves joints.
I was thinking of the Sublime song, I think.
Yeah.
I smoked 2 joints in the morning. TJ didn't write that song.
I still love that song.
Live streams feel like a campfire. Yeah, I love that.
Camp in front of the fire and die.
We don't have a fire. Yeah, I know that's Sublime. TJ's song, how did your song go?
What was it?
People say smoking all day.
I don't remember
on
what
these
the verses
joints.
were. It was like, people say that smoking all day on these joints is draining away all my IQ points. I don't remember what the rest
I don't give a fuck if it makes you mad, because I can lose more brains than you ever had.
Yeah, and there's like a lot of verses about how I like smoking joints. And that was it.
See you later.
Who's leaving?
Corey.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks for stopping by.
Stopping by.
If I super chat a song when you play it, it's not copyright.
Nope.
Okay.
Because I don't know if that's true.
Afro Man's song, Because I Got High, is an amazing song.
Yep.
Dragonkin rap? I don't remember that one. Do you remember that one?
Who?
You did a Dragonkin rap.
Dragonkin? I never did that.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Do you want your thing? Your phone back?
Give it.
Bye.
Get off of here. You're crazy. Bloop, blop, bleep. All right. What's up? Oh, excuse me. I'm Dragonkin. Let's do a country song about just being Dragonkin.
That'd be fun.
Me and all my kin identify as Dragonkin. Yeah. Yeah, we gotta do it.
Making more songs, baby.
I'm gonna make me a song. If I had musical talent, it'd be better. I just need to get Marshall to like move in with us and like live in our attic or something and just have like a music person on standby. Song guy, get down here.
We're making a song.
We're making a fucking song. Get your ass down here. Song guy? We go up there, he's fucking dead. It's like, Chelsea, you're supposed to feed Song guy. And you'd be like,
What?
I don't know, you gotta say your line. I you gotta improv. Oops. This is Chelsea. Chelsea, you killed the song guy. Oops. I love it.
Sounds like me.
It does.
Yeah, the attic is hot as fuck. That's probably what he died.
Weren't you gonna write a song for me to rap, TJ? Do you even have a beat person anymore? Well, you can't rap anymore. You're a girl now.
What? You can't say that.
Yeah.
There's plenty of girl rappers.
I mean, yeah, but you know, none of them are good. Remember, progressive misogynist right here. You know, you got to accept what comes with being a girl. You're not good at things anymore. That's how it fucking rolls, man. I don't know.
She still raps.
I still rap. All right, well, I'm gonna write you a fucking rap. I'm gonna write you the most offensive, non-woke rap ever, and I'm gonna be mad at you when you don't do it. I'm gonna fucking troll Paul. I'm gonna create, because Paul has this Beauregard that he raps as. I'm gonna fucking create a rapper called Beau Disregard that just like raps really lame diss tracks at Beauregard. It's gonna be like terrible. It's gonna be like way off. It's gonna be like off beat, and like the rhymes are gonna be like super basic. It's gonna be fucking hilarious, dude. It sounds so bad. I'm gonna fucking play them as diss tracks, and I'm gonna deny that it's me, even though this fucking video footage exists of me saying this. Even presented with this, I'll just be like, deep fake, obviously. You know, it's gonna be great.
Don't punch my vagina.
I'm not punching it. I'm poking it.
I like a punch.
Yeah. Let's green egg and ham it. I know that reference. That's from fucking Kazam. Ooh, man. What is the fucking, how's it go? That's so fucking bad. Yeah, I gotta Shaquille O'Neal that shit. What do you...
He doesn't even say it like he's rapping.
I know. I gotta play that. I gotta play it. Hold on, we gotta fucking play Kazam's rap, dude. Oh shit, no.
I like...
Green Eggs and Ham is not canceled. It's not even one of the books that was pulled.
K-Flay is a good female rapper.
Who the fuck is that? That's garbage.
I like K-Flay.
I don't know who that is.
You don't have to.
Quiet. Kazam rap. Kazam rap.
Getting that from YouTube.
Yeah, do it.
So here's the whole movie.
Kazam raps. Okay.
Get set for my check. The things I see you make me sweat. Kings and food are all fish in my net. Cause I am the same. I'm all that I see, you all are looking at your dream. In your coffee, I'm a dream. But wish I could
That was her.
It's unique. A club. Little place. It's gonna be hot.
What the fuck is happening? Go back to the song.
I think that's all the song they do.
No.
So do I.
No?
Because it didn't do the Green Eggs and Ham part.
I thought it did.
Oh. Maybe.
There's only no sex before Juliet. Right before your friends will have a sex tech.
I don't know. He's never making me sweat. I got your sweat up in this mess, sweat.
And if you girls are hungry, let's green egg and ham it.
That's the worst thing I've ever seen.
Nobody is even singing or rapping that whole scene.
Um,
And the crowd is going ape shit. And if you girls hungry, yeah.
Let's green egg and ham it.
What the fuck does that mean?
Let's green egg and ham it.
What does it mean, TJ? And it's not like there's any other like Dr. Seuss reference or like nothing rhymes with that. Like it's out of fucking nowhere.
TJ, call Paul on Discourse. Stream with Paul. I'm on my phone though. How am I supposed to do it? How am I supposed to do it when I'm on my phone, huh?
You'd have to do it otherwise.
Yeah, I have to get on my computer for that.
He's probably on his phone too.
TJ, relay a message to Paul. Get Discord on phone. Doesn't Shaq have a rap? Shaq has multiple rap albums. We covered them on the show one time. What? Shack Attack? I don't know what the fuck it was called. When is Beau Disregard dropping his first track? Oh, super soon. Super soon. I mean, like, the good thing about it is, like, I literally, because it's intentionally bad, it's not like it's like something I like I'm gonna have to put time into. I'm literally just gonna get the most generic free rap beat that I can and just lay the like worst, most kindergarten level vocals to it. And then I'll bring it on the show and be like, hey, we're gonna fucking play some shit from like Bo Disregard. And Paul will be like, who the fuck is Bo Disregard? Either that, or now that I've said it here, he's be like, I heard about your lame shit where you're gonna da-da-da, or whatever. So then I fucking break out Bo Disregard, play that shit, you know? And then, you know, I just deny it's me no matter what. So that's not me. This is Bo Disregard. It's another person. It's unrelated to me. What happened to Lil Beezy? Dude, it turns out there's a real fucking Lil Beezy. And I was afraid of getting in trouble. Like, I tried to come up with the stupidest Lil name I could, and it was literally still taken. There is a fucking actual dude going around calling himself Lil Beezy. So it's like, the fuck? When that's taken, it's like, there's no way to parody this. I just realized, like, I can't make this more ridiculous than it fucking is. You know what I mean? Know what I mean? Know what I mean? So I just, like, I don't know. And like I said, I don't really do characters over and over again. The name is too simple. I'm not surprised it was taken. LMAO. What are you talking about? It's not even a real fucking thing. It's Beezy. I mean, like, who the fuck would actually want to be called Lil Beezy? It's stupid. It's not even like a real word or anything. Like, it's too simple. It's made up. Whatever. Oh man, what?
I was remembering this Twitter thread of like terrible rapper names. I'm trying to remember who won the worst.
What is a Beezy? There is no such thing as a fucking Beezy, dude. Yeah. Jeezy, right? Lil Bazongas. It is just supposed to maybe B and Z. That's probably what happened. Whatever. Who cares? At any rate, there's a real Lil Beezy, so fuck me. Yep.
Oh my god, this guy tweets way too much.
Who?
Anthony Fantano.
Oh, yeah.
Holy shit.
Lil Cosmic Horror, yeah. People are spilling it to Paul right now. What a bunch of losers. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter, though. There's no way to actually ruin it, so. And if Paul goes through an elaborate, like, series of preparations for the event that it happens, there's a good chance, there's like at least an 80% chance I never do it, so it'll be all wasted effort on his part. What are you barking at? There's nothing. Fucking stupid dogs across the street. Where's Corn Pop? Aw.
Okay, I remember it.
What? Remember what?
The worst rapper name.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Pooh, like Pooh Bear, Shiesty.
Pooh Shiesty?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what they're saying.
I mean, that's pretty bad. I'm getting pretty bored with the Corn Pop is a bad dude jokes every stream just because my cat's named that.
What'd you say?
I don't know. Not that, obviously. Why do people refuse to acknowledge their privileges? Because they feel like maybe that's the first step to losing them, I guess. But the whole point is to like expand like privileges to everybody to the point where they're just basic rights and not privileges. So no one will be losing anything. At least that'd be my notion. Do you think the U.S. could leverage automation to drive down manufacturing costs in our borders? become a manufacturing hub again with a UBI for the unemployed. I don't know, sounds kind of good. I think if we were to become a manufacturing hub again, it would be driven by automation more than by labor, because unfortunately, well, fortunately, I guess, in some respects, wages are too high here for us to really be like a super big manufacturing hub. Because right now, all the manufacturing jobs, well, not all of them, but a lot of them, go to countries where, wages are much lower. And we really wouldn't want to drive wages down to bring manufacturing back. I think we're better off relying on technology. But yeah, I think that if you're going to automate away that many jobs, you do need to create the UBI. I mean, I don't know if UBI is not the only solution to that, but it is a viable solution to that. And that's why Andrew Yang used both of those things together. To him, it was like he saw society going this way, and he's like, what's the solution? This. Now, maybe there's other solutions to that. But, I don't really see us becoming a manufacturing hub on the back of cheap labor, maybe on the back of automation. Why are white people afraid of no longer being in a majority in America? I mean, that's pretty obvious, right? I mean, I don't think white people in general are. I think there's some white people who are. And I think they're pretty obvious who they are. They would still be like the largest population group in the country, right? Like, it's a long way, like not being, like a non-white majority country is a long way away from a country where white people aren't the largest demographic. Because remember, that other 50% is split up between a lot of other ethnicities. So I don't know. I really don't see why it should be a concern. But whatever. I think there's way too much emphasis placed on ethnicity in this country. I feel like if we could just resolve the issues that exist and people could stop denying the problems, we'd be that much closer to not having to fucking talk about the race subject constantly. But it's like, as long as there are race-specific problems, there's going to be these discussions about race. So you want to get over the race issue and being brought up constantly, then like the best thing you could do is like embrace the solution of the race problems. So that'd be my take on it at this point. Paul is streaming too. That's fine. I don't know why there's always this like, me and Paul do not have like dueling streams, okay? Like, I'm fine if you go watch him. He's fine if you go watch me. Neither of us give a shit. Just watch what you want to watch. We're fine if you choose not to watch either of us. You know what I mean? Like, watch whatever one. If you want to watch them both, then watch one now and watch one later. Like, it's really not that big of a fucking dilemma. It seems like Hispanics are becoming the majority, but I live in Texas, so I also don't care. I mean, that's possibly going to happen, but that's a pretty long way from happening. Because, I mean, what percentage of the population are they now? I can't look it up because I'm on my phone streaming, but, like, one of you guys could easily go look up, like, what percentage of the U.S. population Hispanics are at this point. Because, I mean, like, I think it's, like, 20-something percent, 30-something percent, maybe. I know black people are, like, 13% or 12%, something like that. I don't know what Asians are, maybe, like, 3 to 6, somewhere in that range. And then a lot of Hispanic people are actually like white Hispanic, so that kind of muddies the waters too. 16.7% are currently Hispanic. Yeah, I mean, that's like pretty far. If white people are 50% and Hispanic people are 16%, like, come on. And that's like the next closest racial group, right? There's more Hispanics than there are black people. I don't know what percentage is Asian. What, the mixed race population? Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know how they're counted in those kind of demographic things. Like, are they counted in both? Or are they pushed in identifying with one or the other? I don't understand the white Hispanic category. Yeah, neither do I really, but whatever. Who cares? Like, a lot of it's just meaningless bullshit, right? So, I mean, you can say whatever you want. I guess undocumented is probably more of a preferred term or whatever, but like, we're talking about the same thing either way. Yeah, I mean, Louis C.K. is fucking Hispanic, you know what I mean? Like, like, how's that work? People mix up Hispanic and Latino a lot. They're different things. Yeah, see? But it's just like, whatever, you know? There's so many different racial groups in America. White people falling under 50% is like not nearly the big deal that it's framed to be, which hasn't, I don't even think it's happened yet, but like, it's supposed to happen soon, I guess. But yeah, like, whatever. It'd still be the largest racial group, and they're still whining about it, like it's like the end of the world. They're trying to change the demographics of America. It's like, so what? Why is that so important to you? White. TJ is my favorite Hispanic. Thank you. I'm the most Hispanic of all. Remember the Statue of Liberty? Give me your rich and your white. I love it. Give me your rich, your white, your huddled masses, yearning to make money. I think racial groups are really interesting to learn about. You know, Ethiopians don't consider themselves black because they view the Horn of Africa as distinct from the North and Sub-Saharan Africa. Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, if you're living in Africa, you're not really gonna go by black, you know? Like, that doesn't have much meaning there because most people there are black, you know? There's not really like a whole lot of other fucking races in the mix. I mean, obviously in South Africa there are, but whatever. You know, but there's like, you know, I mean, just like white Americans like now are kind of just like, we're white, but like at one point there was way more of a concern about specifically like, we're Italian, you know, we're fucking what are the other ethnicities? You know, English, German, whatever the fuck, you know, Irish, all that shit, all those little different fucking tribal identities that we had that have kind of like dissipated in usefulness as time has gone on. And we drift farther and farther from our roots. Oh, you know how it is. Even in America, if you call an Ethiopian black, they get upset because they consider only sub-Saharan Africans to be black. Well, like, whatever. You know, there's a lot of groups that have weird things about their identity. Like, a lot of deaf people. This isn't even a racial thing, obviously, but a lot of deaf people are like deaf supremacists. That's like a virulent thread in like the deaf culture, and like deaf people who get cochlear implants are like considered by some purists to be like traitors to deafness or whatever the fuck. So like, I don't know. Groups can definitely get some weird ideas about themselves. I don't know what percentage of deaf people that represents, by the way. I've just heard stories. So I could be speaking from ignorance. In fact, I am, but I don't know. Could be accurate.
Did you not see my chat?
No.
I said I love you.
Oh, well, I love you too.
I like your butt.
Uh-oh, TJ, incoming angry kangaroo smells white guilt. Kind of like how detransitioners are attacked by the trans community, I guess.
Are they?
I never really heard about anything like that, but maybe that happens. Thoughts on Rob Ford, greatest politician in history? Yeah, he died. He died like he lived. Awesome and fat and on drugs. 2,000 years ago, we were all tribal. Then came the missionaries with the fucking Bible. 1492 began the termination, the Holocaust of our Indian nation. Baby, is this root beer mine too? Damn it. It's practically full. I have like 2 drinks going. Whatever. There's whole communities of D-trans people. Yeah. I don't know. I've never connected with that, so maybe you're right. You wouldn't be saying that if you'd had him as your mayor, TJ. Oh, yes, I would. I had Arnold Schwarzenegger as my governor, so I think I know a thing or two. What's wrong with them?
Just looks like there's like poops and steps to the house. I don't know.
You're crazy. You've lost your mind. What if Facebook bought Burger King? Why would that happen? Don't eat my head. Ow. You're so rude. Yeah, I definitely would say that if I had him as my mayor. Why wouldn't I? He was the greatest mayor of all time. Dude, I would much rather, if I could wave a magic wand and have Rob Ford as like president right now, I'd do it. He's a great man. He's a hero to the people. And you know what? You always knew where you stood with Rob Ford, man. You always knew where you stood. You know, he just wanted to have fun, man. He wanted to smoke crack. He wanted to fuck prostitutes. And he wanted to do whatever else he did. Yeah, I think Canada needs its own Mount Rushmore, and it's just Rob Ford, because that's your only notable leader in Canadian history. Like, Rob Ford, honestly, is the only Canadian politician I could even name other than... No, that's the only Canadian politician I could name.
Trudeau.
No, that's not Trudeau.
I'm gonna see Squeaky.
Sure.
I don't usually get to see Squeaky.
Rob Ford, snorting coke. Rob Ford, what a joke. Squeaky cat
Handsome.
in your face. Squeaky cat in outer space. Hey, Squeaky. Say hello to people. Hey, people.
I love his little pink nose.
Yeah. Bye. He's like, I'm just tired of being used as a prop. All right, let's take this out. We'll let it come out on its own over time and get all wavy.
Everybody.
That's an aggressive posture there, cat. What am I, a cop now? What you doing here, cat? What's going on?
How long is this stream?
How long is it? It's been 110 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Why?
I was just wondering.
You're sick of it?
No.
You want it gone?
No.
You want it dead?
You can keep going if you want to.
Yeah. Yeah? Dude, Rob Ford, dude, I've said 100 times, Hunter Biden, I wish was president instead of Joe.
We got the wrong Biden.
Dude, every fucking time, everything that they release to make me hate that guy makes me love him another level. Like, there was literally like a picture of him, like, cracked out of his mind with like 2 chicks, like, on top of him and shit. And like pictures of his like teeth missing because he's on crack and stuff. And I'm just like, man, this motherfucker's cool as fuck. Like, we need this guy. This is what America needs right here. You know? We gotta stop with all this bullshit. Gotta get in touch with our inner crackhead. Dude, and if he became president, that's just like a tailor-made inspirational movie. He went from a crackhead to president of the United States of America. You know what I mean? Like, that's a beautiful fucking story. That's the American fucking dream, okay? If there's any meaningful definition of the American dream, it's going from crackhead to president. You know? It's a beautiful fucking story, okay? Have I smoked crack? No, I'm not cool enough to smoke crack, okay? I'm not on that Hunter Biden, Rob Ford level. I still have not even heard any specific criticisms of Rob Ford, by the way. So I'm going to just say there are none. He's a god. He's a god. Was Obama a good president? No, not really. But I guess, he's better than some. First, we need to elect a recovered crackhead, and then we need to elect a current crackhead, you know? Did I miss George Bush? No. Why would I miss George Bush? Who was the worst president of my lifetime? Probably George Bush. I can't think of one who did more damage than George Bush did. I mean, that dude did almost nothing good. Trump was worse. I mean, I think Trump might have had a more negative, like, social consequence to him. Like, the biggest problem with Trump really was, aside from his ridiculous, expensive tax cuts that are going to fuck us, the major thing Trump did was just, like, inspire a bunch of radicalized right-wing psychopaths in this country and just embolden, like, the worst aspects of our culture. So that's bad. But George W. Bush took us to Afghanistan and Iraq, wars that continue to rage on. He passed 2 rounds of fucking tax cuts that fucking exploded the goddamn deficit. And just, like, added massively to the fucking national debt. To no real avail for any actual, like, social use. It was just all in it to transfer wealth to the rich. He fucking presided over the Patriot Act, the destruction of so many of our civil liberties that we had prior to that. Like, I don't know, man. I think it's pretty fucking hard to get worse than Bush. Yeah, I mean, like, all the NSA shit started with him. All the Gitmo shit started with him. Like, I don't know. He's probably the fucking worst. Things got fucking, I mean, in my lifetime, for sure. Now, if we go beyond my lifetime, I mean, I don't know. Reagan was a piece of shit, too. So, I don't know. Pretty much the Republican ones have always been worse than the Democrat ones. Like, universally across the board. None of the Democrat ones have been good, but they've all been, like, whatever, neo-lib centrist pieces of shit. But they've been less evil. Usually they're just weak. Yeah, I mean, Bush was definitely a puppet president. But whatever. Nonetheless, we're talking about really, when we say worst president, we really mean worst administration. We're really talking about more than like any individual person. Reagan did imaginable damage to this country. It's still having terrible effects to this day. I mean, yeah. I mean, like, every Republican we've ever had has been devastating, though. Like, there has not been one of them that has not left the country worse than they found it. Like, it's just, like, across the board true and has been for my entire life. You know? Democrats, I will say, usually either keep things about the same or marginally improve them. But it's, like, frustrating because you see this thing where the country just, like, lurches we lurch slowly a little bit towards the left when there's a Democrat in power. It's like little tiny bit. And then when a Republican is power, it's just like it veers crazily to the right as hard as it can. And, you know, and then Democrats get in power and we ease a little bit to the left. Fighting every fucking step of the way. It's just like, well, that's why we just keep going further and further right, because the Republicans push us way farther and way harder right than the Democrats pull us back left. So, you know, it's just like, until we figure out some way to escape this two-party fucking system or transform what the Democratic Party is about, there's no fucking escaping that. I don't see any reason not to try both approaches, to be honest with you. I'm not someone who's like married to my own solutions to problems as if like they're the be all end all, like, ooh, I came up with this solution, so this is what we need to fully embrace. I think that there's like a multifaceted approach that could be used. It's why I'm not like super exclusionary against people who might not hold every single belief that I do. I think it's counterproductive to do that. Like, I don't know. I have serious issues with all the purity testing that goes on. He played a killer saxophone once he gets a pass. I mean, Clinton, whatever, he did some stuff. Balanced the fucking stupid budget, you know. Maybe that wasn't good across the board, but it's better than wasting money on tax cuts for the rich. You know. You could argue that Clinton played a pretty crucial role into like setting up the events of 2008, though. Yo, TJ, thoughts on space exploration from corporations? I mean, I don't have any problem with it. I think space exploration is important. I think it doesn't really matter who does it to me. You know, or what the drives are to get there. I think the ends justify the means there. Especially when you have so much of the population that's just ignorantly against space exploration in general. I hate these motherfuckers who's like, we got problems here, we got to solve our problems on Earth. It's like, well, what about the day that our problem here on Earth is like, hey, an asteroid is fucking gonna destroy us. Like, it's happened before. It's actually due to happen again. So, like, I don't know why we're just like, so we want to just like be caught with our fucking pants down on that? Like the day that happens? I feel like we should try to make some progress towards escaping this fucking ball of shit. You know? Because guess what? There's never going to be a day when all of our problems on Earth are solved and we can finally just say like, well, now that all our problems on Earth are solved, now we can go to space. Like, that's just fucking stupid. So we need to fucking be working on it. Like, we can manage multiple irons in the fire. Space exploration should be an iron in the fire, and it should probably be a much bigger priority, in my opinion. You know, there's resources up there, right? Like, we got resources in space. We could start mining fucking asteroids and shit. Why do people think only one problem can be solved at a time? I think it's because we live in a country at this point that seems like it can't solve any problem ever, because there's like too much gridlock. You know, like, I feel like this country needs to fucking choose a path, like, pretty quick. Like, really, the time was already up a while ago, but, like, choose a path forward. And if you choose the wrong path, you're dead, and if you don't choose any path, you're dead. So, choose the right path. Companies already have no accountability. How much worse do you think would happen in space? Yeah, but it'd be worth it to get into space. Like, yeah. So corporations had their run of the West too, you know what I mean? But like, eventually they were reined in more and more, you know? Like, the fact that they can like view space as like, ooh, maybe we can get away from the oppressive fucking, you know, our government. Like, a lot of times people run away from oppression, you know, and corporations do consider themselves oppressed. You might laugh at the notion, but they don't. They view, like, the fact that they have any social responsibility at all as like, ugh, man, we could do our business. We could make so much more money if we didn't have to, like, be ethical and stuff. And we didn't have to follow so many laws. So they view that as oppression. And if they can go to space to escape that, they will. But if that gets humanity into space, like, okay, like, it's worth it. We can try to get control of them later. You know, you know what I mean? Now, that's not the best way to get into space, but if that's a way into space, like, okay, I'll accept it. You already know there's got to be a ton of libertarians eyeing space going, you know what I mean? When I say libertarians, I'm talking about like American right-wing libertarian, big L, Libertarian Party libertarians. I'm not talking about actual libertarians. Infinite resources is exactly why capitalism can survive in space. Dude, I probably shouldn't even mention this, but like, one of the fucking principles of my novel is that like, once humanity becomes a spacefaring species and introduces capitalism to the cosmos, because I'm going with the conceit that no other alien species ever devised a system as insidious as this one. I think it pretty much, in the novels, it pretty much dominates galactic politics within like a few generations. So obviously that's just some made up sci-fi bullshit, but I just think it would be preferable to address the ills of capitalism first, at least some of them. Yeah, I mean, it would be preferable, but you know what I mean? Like, the clock's ticking. Sorry. Might not be, we can't always have the ideal solution. Sometimes we gotta go with what's gonna work. Yeah. I want TJ to rock me back and forth like a baby. That's a weird statement. Thank you for making it, I guess. Life ain't a competition. It very much is, in many respects. Life is a competition for, like, I mean, I don't know. Tell it to, like, any animal but a human being that life is not about competition. If they could understand what you're saying, they would probably disagree. Elon Musk is objectively good? No. What's the title of this stream? You know what I mean? I'd rather be dead. You'd rather be dead than what? I don't know what you're saying. You'd rather be dead than. Dead than red. Elon Musk is definitely not objectively good. I mean, there's no such thing as objectively good in the fucking first place. But, you know, whatever. putting that aside, I'm not making an argument for moral good here. It's about pragmatic stuff. I'm of the belief that it's in the best interest of the human race to get into space. That's my contention for a number of reasons. If Elon Musk can contribute to that cause, that is a good thing. That doesn't necessarily make him a good person. I don't really care about his morality in terms of that question. I don't think it's particularly useful to worry about. I think that getting into space is a great enough moral good, because I think that we have to do it. The resources of this earth are finite. The entire human race right now is reliant upon this one planet. We have no backup plan if this planet goes kaput, which it has gone kaput in the past. There have been several mass extinction events. We know that there is habitability questions about it. If we could figure out a way to eke out a living in space, that would only be beneficial to our species and our long-term survivability. So, I don't see the argument against it. I really don't. I don't really know what Elon Musk has done to earn so much hatred. I mean, I've seen him do some stuff that's lame. And, obviously he's done some typical rich bitch shit. But, I don't know. He seems to earn a level of contempt that's, above and beyond anything I've ever actually seen or heard about him. You know what I mean? I just don't understand, the crazy levels of, disgust and rage and contempt that exist out there for Elon Musk. I mean, yeah, there's stuff you can say to criticize him, but, why is he, why is he treated like he's, some sort of, unbelievably despicable character that's oh my God, Elon Musk? What what has he done that's, so awful? You know what I mean? What's the fucking, you know what I mean? I don't necessarily like the guy, and I definitely have my criticisms, but I feel like there's a disproportionate level of hatred towards him than what he's actually earned or deserves. Not that deserve has anything to do with stuff like this. Ugh. He's a COVID denier like half the fucking country. He endorsed the Bolivia coup for lithium. Yeah, okay. Fair enough, I guess. But was that really Elon Musk that did that, or was that just the market forces that control Elon Musk's decisions? Because within the context of capitalism, if your company needs lithium and that's how you deliver profit to yourself and your shareholders, within the context of you being the CEO of a country, of a capitalist company in a capitalist country, you're going to get that fucking lithium, right? You're going to make that fucking decision. Are you really going to if you're Elon Musk, are you really going to make the decision not to get that lithium? You're going to fucking justify it however you fucking need to, and you're going to get the fucking lithium. Because that's what the system breeds. Elon Musk didn't create that. He's just part of it. You're hating a symptom at that point. How long have I been a carrot? I don't know, 25 minutes. Elon Musk isn't nearly as smart and talented as the people who work for him. That's always the case with the person who runs the company. Yeah. That's what capitalists do. They exploit the labor of others. That doesn't just mean the fucking grunt labor. That means the creative labor and shit too. But all of these creative, intelligent people haven't fucking figured out that they'd be better served by forming a cooperative either. So, I don't know. He's smart enough to exploit smarter people than him. So are they really smarter than him? I don't know if you consider like the ability to like manage people to be a form of intelligence. He's clearly brilliant at that. Are you saying Steve Jobs wasn't smart? Lol. I mean, everybody has. I've known people who are complete idiots in many regards, but then I see them do something I could never do. I think most people are fucking intelligent at something. Most people have some skill that they have that they can bring to the table. Now, every once in a while, you'll meet someone who just has nothing going for them. But really, like, if you think about people you've known in your life, every single person you've ever known has been good at fucking something. Maybe it's not something useful, but they're all good at something. And I really think that it's just like different forms of intelligence that are needed for every fucking thing. Like, one of the fucking dumbest guys I know, like, was a contractor. And he could fucking, like, he could, like, take measurements. He just, like, he'd done his job so long that, like, he could just look at an object and tell you how long it is, like, within, like, centimeters. You know? Like, he could, like, eyeball a spot and cut something for that spot that would just fit perfectly. Like, just look at it and know that. You know? So that's like a fucking gigantic mental feat. To be able to measure an object, look at its distance from you, and size it up, and know exactly what size thing to cut to fit it. You know? Like, that's a lot of fucking little intuitions happening there. But this is a person who, like, if you had a conversation with them, you'd think they were a fucking retard. So it's like, you know, there's these abilities in people. So I don't know. I mean, like, I think that there's like a lot. There's a lot of different ways you can define intelligence, and there's a lot of different people with a lot of different skill sets. And I think discounting anybody, or just assuming that because someone is stupid in one way that they're not smart in another, I think you're gonna fucking get surprised. Don't underestimate people, no matter how stupid you think they are. I'm hungry, TJ, feed me. No. Yeah, Ben Carson. One of the dumbest politicians America's ever seen, but a brilliant brain surgeon. Apparently. Pioneered fucking life-saving fucking techniques in brain surgery. A very difficult fucking profession. But was he a smart man politically? No, he was a total fucking dumb shit. At least as far as I'm concerned. So I don't know. Like I said, don't underestimate people. Don't underestimate them motherfuckers, because they'll surprise you. Why dark? Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. Because a vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping. And the vision that was planted in my brain still remains. Gee, tell my kid to go to bed, please. Why? Why do they have to go to bed? Let them stay up. Quit being a pussy. They'll go to sleep when they want to go to sleep. Let them have their sleep cycle. Let them have their natural biorhythms and stuff. Quit being an idiot. Quit trying to be a draconian parent, huh? Quit trying to control everything. Louisiana's too red. Yeah, maybe. I mean, definitely, really. But what are you going to do? What is the coolest profession according to you if you were guaranteed success in it? I mean, I'd imagine that I don't know, I really would love to write and direct movies or video games or books. That's what I'm trying to learn I'm trying to write a novel. It's been a fucking hell of a goddamn time trying to write the son of a bitch, but I've been trying. I'm gonna get there eventually. I'd really rather do that at this point than what I'm already doing, so. You just ruin that parent's night. Let's teach them to fucking breed, right? What would you think of a transhumanist religion that worshipped intelligent beings, humanity and AI we will create as divine and sought to bring us closer to that divine ideal through tech? What? What are you yammering about? You're insane. I don't know. I didn't follow. I actually pay attention this time. I'm really high. What would you think of a transhumanist religion that worshipped intelligent beings, humanity, and the AI we will create as divine and sought to bring us closer to that divine ideal through tech? I mean, I don't see why religion has to get involved. I don't know why we can't just like glorify intelligence and revere it where it exists, whether it be organic or artificial or whatever. I don't think we need to bring religion into it. Three questions you have to answer. Who is the character? What do they want? How far will they go to get it? After that, the story writes itself. Okay. Cool. What if I have like 600 characters and they all want different things, but I have to make them go the places I need them to go? That's my big problem, is my characters do not want to follow the story. I'm thinking maybe I should just let them tell their own story and just stop trying to control them. But like, I don't know. I want them to do what I want, though. I want them to I have like things I want them to do. And then they're like, no, we're going to do this other thing. And I think that's more my character. And I'm like, okay, that's going to make things harder for me. And then I did that enough times where I'm like, okay, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Where these characters are fucking doing what they want. So, whatever. I'll figure it out. Figure out one of these days. What? What are you asking me? Yeah, I have too many contrarian characters that want to do their own fucking thing and don't want to listen to the author. It's not that hard. Source, I write for a living. Yeah. But I'm trying to write better than you, though. If I was willing to accept your caliber, I don't know anything about you. Please don't actually be offended. I'm just being an asshole. You just have something all your characters would be interested in obtaining. Yeah, well, I already kind of have that, so that's covered. TJ, should atheists make a holiday? Maybe. You don't want to write yourself into every character. I mean, like, I feel like you can't avoid that. Like, there's definitely facets of myself in every fucking character. I don't think that's really an issue. Stephen King's admitted to the same. And I like his characters. But there is definitely a Stephen King vibe. Like, you do feel like I'm in a Stephen King universe. I don't think I would write very much like King, though. I mean, I know for a fact I don't, because he's, like, way up narrative's ass. And, like, I don't know, my shit tends to be more, like, dialogue and action-driven than narrative-driven. But I do need to bulk up the narrative stuff, because part of the problem is that, like, my pacing is, like, way too fast. So I really need to fucking slow it down a bit. Have you read Hyperion by Dan Simmons? It's pretty good space sci-fi novel where every character tells their own story in first person. I like the first person character thing, but some of my characters you really wouldn't want to be in their fucking heads, because it's like they're just like too demented. It's better to kind of view them from the outside, because to actually be in their heads would be like way uncomfortable. it's kind of uncomfortable to even be around them. So being actually in their brains would be pretty fucked up. But, maybe there could be like snippets of that. But I like the third person, I guess, for this particular story. Although I have written some first person shit back when I used to write more. What movie rating would your novel get? NC-17. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. What ratings do pornos have? I don't know. I mean, like, it depends on how it would be shot and stuff. Like, you could probably make it work as like an R, but like, you'd have to cut stuff. But like, a lot of books have way more explicit sex in them than the movies. Because like in the book they'll describe like penises going into vaginas and shit, and obviously, usually when the film adaptation happens, you don't see that. So, I don't know. Does your novel have cum in it? I mean, not yet. I don't think I've written a single sex scene yet, but I do plan for there to be sex scenes in it. And then I'm really fucking hoping that I make, like, they have, like, these blogs and shit, like, men writing women badly or whatever the fuck. And I really want to get on one of those for, like, my descriptions of boobs and stuff. So, like, after I write my book, I'm going to, like, send in a bunch of excerpts from my own book to, like, those people and try to get on it. A little free promotion, Then I'll reblog and be like, yeah, I made it. Fist bump. I think it's a fist bump. Is there a main villain in your novel? Yeah, there is. There's like some side villains too that kind of have their own agendas. And I don't think it's necessarily apparent right away who the villain is. Like who the main one is anyway. But yeah. You ever consider the size of your character's cocks? Yeah, I know the size of all my characters' cocks that have cocks. Every character that has a cock, I know the size of their cock, for sure. Can't wait to add your novel to my collection. Yeah, I'm trying to make sure it's good. Like, if I want to just rush out a piece of shit, I totally could have done that by now. But I actually want it to be fucking good. I want people to be surprised, like, wow, this is better than I thought it would be. I don't necessarily need it to be a fucking masterpiece. I don't need it to be fucking Lord of the Rings or Dune or whatever the fuck. But, like, if people read it and go like, wow, pretty good, then I'm happy. So, Please tell me there will be a communist revolution in your book. I mean, yeah, come on. Of course. Of course. I don't know if it's necessarily going to be like communist revolution, but yeah. Revolutionary shit will take place. Release your novel tomorrow. Okay. I will. TJ admitted Lord of the Rings was a masterpiece. Clip it. I mean, clearly it's a literary masterpiece, right? Like, it's not going to get the status of being revered the way it is without being a masterpiece, whatever my personal feelings about it might be. Which I haven't even read it, so I don't have any. I've only watched the movies, which I think are pretty boring, but whatever. I mean, that's my problem with those movies. They're just boring. Like, I'm not saying they're poorly made. I'm not saying the character... I mean, like, there's some good shit, okay? Look, like, production is beautiful. Set design is wonderful. Some of the performances are pretty fucking solid. The world building is obviously great. Special effects, some of those are fucking absolutely fantastic. Cinematography is beautiful. Whatever. There's a lot of great stuff. That being said, they're fucking boring. Okay? They're just fucking boring. I'm sorry. They're so fucking boring. I mean, I just can't, like, I can sit here all day and, like, figure out the ways that they can be praised, and that's fine, and I admit it. And if it's your shit, it's your shit, and I'm glad you like it, and I'm glad you're having a good time, but to me, it's fucking boring. It's fucking boring, okay? It really just is. Say communism and stroke your beard for me, a $10 patron, please. Communism? Or I could do multiple strokes. Communism. You know? There you go. Yeah, I mean, the battle scenes are pretty cool. Whatever. I'm not denying. Like, the Helm's Deep battle is a really great fucking piece, set, fucking whatever. Looking back, I'm not sure why I started writing by making sci-fi fantasy novel instead of horror, which I seem better at. Yeah, horror is good. Thoughts on the poster behind you? I like it. We're all mad here. It's true. And when I say it's true, I mean, I'm talking about Earth. So, you know. TJ, are you not a communist because your daddy Vouch destroyed you in your last debate? We didn't even debate. We never, like, I've had 2 conversations with Vosh, neither of which I would characterize as debates. We had discussions. I don't think I would call myself a communist, but I don't really care if someone else wanted to. Like, I wouldn't balk at it, but I don't think it would be accurate. But I don't know what communism means to you. I don't really have this belief that any of these words have actual intrinsic meanings. I think that there's like a wide variety of interpretations of them. It's one of the things that like gets frustrating to me is that people act like a term like socialism or communism or even democracy or justice or any of those words actually have some kind of real meaning, because they don't. They're just like, there's a lot of different meanings. I'm making a video that's kind of somewhat about this, so I guess you'll see. Communism is more of a mustache stroking. I don't have really a strokeable mustache at the moment. It's too much, like, I need some kind of overhang. Communism. Yes. Random question. What do you think the Cat in the Hat would do with the Infinity Gauntlet? I guess he'd probably just will people to have more fun, because that was kind of his thing, is he wanted people to have fun. I feel like he'd just snap it and like everyone would have fun for a little bit, you know? You should be taxed at a much higher rate than laborers, since you produce very little compared to laborers. Like, how are you measuring what's produced, though? Like, you're here consuming what I produce and telling me that it's not as useful, I guess? I don't know. Like, how many things are actually necessary for life? Right? Like, I think that, like, when it comes to, like, people picking fruit on the farm or whatever, like, that's way more vital than a lot of the pursuits, because that's survival. And those people are paid horribly and tend to be illegal immigrants oftentimes, or undocumented workers, or whatever you want to call them. So, you know, I don't know. I feel like those people should be paid more. I don't necessarily feel like I should be paid less. But, you know, I'm willing to accept, like, when we talk about any sort of socialism or communism or whatever the fuck, we're talking about redistribution of wealth. So at some level, there has to be some people that are like you know, they're living in too much luxury. There comes to some point where there has to be like, this person has too much. Like, that is just, there has to be a point where you arrive at that, you know, because if you don't have that point, then you just get to 5 people own more wealth than the bottom 50% of the country. You get to that place and it's like, this is stupid. We can't, these results are ridiculous. We have to change this. So there has to be a point where you say like, no, you're not allowed to be any fucking richer. Now if it works out logistically that like someone like me has too much, then I guess I'd accept that. But I don't fucking feel like I'm at that level. I really just don't. Like, intuitively, I don't feel like I'm anywhere near it. Like, I would like to see a society where someone could get rich to the tune of, like, whatever would be equivalent of, like, $10 million or something. Like, I think that people who create so much value with their fucking life that they can be compensated to the tune of, like, 10 million bucks or whatever the fuck. Like a $10 million lifestyle. I'm not even necessarily saying dollars would still exist, but like the equivalent of that. I don't really think that would be an issue. I don't think that's obscene. I don't think that's obscene wealth. I think that that's enough wealth to live a luxurious, nice lifestyle and have the best of things. At least on the individual level. I don't really feel like there needs to be people that have hundreds of millions of dollars. But I wouldn't turn it down if it was offered to me. So, you know, take that for what you will, I guess. The dollar is infinite, so it doesn't matter. I mean, I can see the perspective. You know, money is illusory. We're talking about more really resource allocation than we're talking about money. If someone can buy politicians, they have too much money. Right. If you have enough money to actually, like, affect the course of, like, cultural decisions, then yeah, you got too much. Like, no one should be on that level. You know what I mean? I am nodding off. Well, just let it happen. Fall asleep to the soothing sound of my voice yammering. It's a beautiful thing, right? If I won the lottery, I'd keep 20 million and give the rest away. I would spend it, I would make movies. Like, I would fund my own motion pictures. I would figure out a bunch of, like, projects I could make. You know, I'd make a bunch of low-budget movies. If I won, like, $200 million, I'd keep, like, 10 million for me personally. Probably invest some, use some to buy a house, whatever, keep some on standby. And just use the rest to fucking make films. You know, finance them. Have some, fucking spotlight new directors and shit. That'd be so fun. And not have to worry about even turning a profit. Maybe I would, maybe I wouldn't. Who gives a shit? Because I already got the money. Just be out of love for cinema and storytelling. Oh shit, the Scotty cut is coming. Yeah, I need to do that still. Because that's some funny shit. Get Out was definitely better than Us. Kind of tired of this whole black horror trope that's going on. I don't mean like black people being in horror. I'm not saying that, obviously. But I'm getting tired of this like horror that's like intrinsically tied to the black experience in some way. Like, I feel like, you know, it's been explored, it's been done, and they're just getting worse at this point. So maybe it's time to pull the plug on that. Like, maybe that was more of like a 1 or 2 film sort of thing. You know, like, I get it. The real horror is being black in America or whatever. But, like, you know, hey, let's cool our jets. It was good one time and pretty much has been crap since. Would you find any issue with currency being completely digital, or would you prefer something physical like the gold standard? I don't really give a fuck about that. My monetary theory is that it's all illusory bullshit. It's all just like ways that we've come up with to track the value of resources. Like, it makes sense for there to be some form of currency. I'm not against the idea of currency. And I don't really feel like it matters what that currency is. Like, in the Fallout universe, it's fucking bottle caps. You know what I mean? It's just like there's agreed upon nature of how, like, we all agree essentially what a bottle cap is worth, and we trade them for goods and services. And the reason for that is because, like, if you have an economy that's big, like, okay, let's say I have many goats. Okay, I've got a bunch of goats, and I want some, I don't know I want some peaches. Okay, stick with me. So I go to the guy that owns the peach trees, and I'm like, yo, I need some peaches, and I'll give you this many goats. And he's like, I really don't need goats. I think they're too. It's like I don't have a place to put them. They'll eat my peaches. I don't want goats. Fuck. Okay, who wants goats? And I gotta go find someone who wants goats to trade for something that the dude wants for his peaches. But if we all just agree that, this fucking worthless piece of paper is worth X amount of money, then I can just give him the paper for the peaches, and then he can give the paper to the other person that wants that thing, and it's just way easier system, right? So, doesn't fucking matter. So yeah, I think so. That's why I think currency is useful, because it's just like a placeholder for value. Whether it's digital or physical doesn't really matter. Whether it's tied to any sort of resource, I think it's actually stupid to do that. I think fiat currency has been shown to be way more responsive. It's way easier to dig yourself out of a bust cycle with fiat currency. So, who distributes the paper? The government. Whoever's in charge distributes the paper, and the paper is backed by the might of whoever is in charge. Like in prison, cigarettes are currency, Even if you don't smoke cigarettes, you keep cigarettes, because it's money in prison, right? Anything can be fucking... It's centrally controlled, which is bad. I mean... If it wasn't centrally controlled, then there wouldn't be any agreement on its value. Like, you're not going to have the ability. I mean, it has to be centrally controlled. Like, what's the other solution? If not, you're just going back to trading, and then value becomes subjective again. You need the Leviathan to fucking establish the objective value, right? Like, yeah, look at how cryptocurrency. Can you imagine actually using cryptocurrency as currency? There's a reason that the main thing people do with it is speculate on it, okay? Because it's not useful as actual currency. It's like this. You can't you would not. Can you imagine if our economy was based on a currency that did like what Bitcoin does and bounces up and down like a fucking goddamn merry-go-round fucking horse, Just... So, yeah, I think the idea of using Bitcoin as an actual currency, pretty silly at this point. Maybe some things could be done to stabilize it, but then no one's going to speculate on it. So, I don't know. The instability of Bitcoin is what draws people to it, because the idea is that it could jump massively in value, right? Yeah, there's a reason why Bitcoin's value is measured in fucking dollars. You know what I mean? Because dollars are actually way more stable. Once it's used every day in 10 years, it will stabilize. I mean... I don't know. I mean, you could be right. I don't know enough to contradict what you're saying, but that's not my understanding. To me, it's more of an issue of anonymity. Physical money is universal, kind of like how you rant against MasterCard restricting Pornhub subscriptions. Yeah, well, I mean, if there was a digital currency, it would have to be... There couldn't be a bias built into it, Like, you obviously don't want a centrally controlled currency. Like, if the U.S. government could actually control what happened to dollar bills, that would be bad. So I can see your point there. Yeah, it's too much power. So yeah, if there was a digital currency, there would have to be sort of a, you know, a system in place to ensure that it wasn't too rigidly controlled. Physical is harder to track. Yeah, I mean, sure, of course. Bitcoin's hard to track too. Thoughts on postmodernism, TJ? I mean, I am a postmodernist. I don't see how anyone could be otherwise. I mean, once again, this is one of these words that I say it, that you say it to me and it has one meaning, and then I hear it and there's another meaning. So when I say I'm a postmodernist in the sense of what I understand a postmodernist to be, but you might have a totally different understanding of what postmodernism is. But to me, postmodernism is just like skepticism of everything and the belief that, you know, most things are subjective. So I don't know. That's what I would say, like, you know, questioning language in general, questioning things that are taken for granted as being like essentialist attributes of humanity or whatever, or any given system. You know, I view it as like ultimate skepticism towards everything. That's why it's kind of weird that the people who used to call themselves skeptics are largely anti-postmodernist. TJ, you hear about the 20-year-old black man that was murdered by cops in Minneapolis tonight. He was pulled over because he had too many air fresheners in his windshield. What? That's crazy. I have to look into that. Is solipsism a useful lens to interpret from? I don't really think so, but I mean, I guess it's kind of an interesting worldview. It's an interesting way to experience the world. Maybe it gives certain people more courage to believe that the rest of the world is just a fantasy in their own minds. You know? I mean, why was someone... I don't know. I don't know why he was pulled over. Having too many air fresheners is not a good reason to get pulled over. You guys are going to hear me pee in a second, so that's just something you're going to have to deal with. Sorry. I know you don't like listening to pee sounds, but I have to pee, and there's no one else to entertain you because Chelsea's busy, so... Ah, yes. The sounds of pee. Pee, 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 pee. I haven't got a super chat in a while. Just saying. Small bladder have an ass. You see how much I drink liquids? Okay, I'm a liquid drinking person. Okay, so streams sound powerful. Yeah, you're right. I got thick pee. Doesn't wash hands. Alpha, dude. I'm of the philosophy that I wash my hands if I get piss on them. All right. If I don't piss on my hand, I don't wash it after I pee. If anything, you should wash your hands before you pee. There's more germs on your hands than there is on your dick. Or on your pee, for that matter. ACAB. I don't know. I don't know the fucking specifics. I mean, I agree generally, fuck cops, so... I guess I probably agree. I guess I'll look this up. Let's see what's going on here. There's probably something on YouTube about this by now, right? Minneapolis. I don't give a fuck about the Minneapolis miracle, you son of a bitch. Minneapolis Live. I don't see anything about this shit. Here we go. Looks like there's a big crowd of people. Brooklyn Center after shooting involved law enforcement. Deontay Wright. Okay, that might help. Yeah, that's fucking lame. All right, let's see. I'll find this motherfucking shit. Protest continues after police kill Deontay Wright in Brooklyn Center. I see some live protest videos. Most of them have already wrapped up, though. There's actually, this is a news story.
All he did was get air fresheners in the car and he told them to get out of the car. He got out of the car and his girlfriend said they shot him. He came back in the car and he drove away and crashed. And now he's dead on the ground since 1:47. Nobody will tell us anything. Nobody will talk to us.
Y'all gotta talk to her now.
The VCA just says that they are investigating it. I asked them to please take my son off the ground. He's been there since 1.
Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Tiffany, and today's news is about Deontay Wright, which is the latest victim of the cops. He was gunned down this afternoon in Minnesota. This is a picture of him and his son, of course, before the cops go and find a mugshot to throw up of him. He was only 20 years old, and that clip was of his mother talking about, how they're not releasing any information. But of course, there are riots developing out there right about now. The Minnesota police are standing off with the crowd where this young man passed away, near the area where he passed away. Basically, it said that he was pulled over for a traffic stop. He did phone his mom and tell his mom that, the police were pulling him over. He thought it was because of something he had in his rearview mirror. And so that's the story. His girlfriend was inside the car, and she said that they pulled him over. They asked him to get out the car. He got out the car. He tried to get back in the car, and they shot him. And he did get back in his car, and he drove off, and where he crashed into another vehicle and passed away. And he did get out the vehicle before he passed away. And this is just really sad. Another young man gone. I mean, this is a traffic stop. Like, are these traffic stops?
What the fuck? So the dude, what is this? This is from an hour ago. Is there like any actual news sources on here? There's gotta be actual news covering this, right? Like, not that I don't trust like what YouTubers are saying and shit, but like, is there an actual fucking news story on this shit right now? Like, where's the fucking news on this? They just like not covering this shit. I don't even see anything fucking going on. Okay. Yeah, why is the American media just like tuned out of this shit? Is this because Biden's fucking president? They just don't want to cover it or some shit? Fucking ridiculous. Where the fuck is this dude's name in the goddamn headlines, man? Like, no one's fucking covering this story except for fucking independent shit on YouTube. At least right now. USA Today article. I mean, whatever. I'm talking about, like, fucking video news. Like, I don't see shit about this on CNN or any other fucking YouTube channel. Like, let me go to the fucking CNN's actual channel. Alright, I'm going to fucking CNN here. There's nothing about it. I don't fucking see shit on this fucking channel. It's fucking ridiculous. There should definitely be a fucking story somewhere. Associated Press is on it. Yeah, okay. Well, it'll feed down all these other fucking Associated Press basically takes is actually like the real journalism that everyone else cribs their shit from. So yeah, maybe the news is just a little slow on it. Maybe they're trying to gather more fucking facts, which is actually maybe responsible. But man, from what I'm hearing, like the dude fucking got pulled over for having too many air fucking fresheners, and they ask him to get out of the car, and he gets out, and then he tries to get back in, and they just shoot him. Like, what the fuck? And then he gets back in with a gunshot wound, drives away as far as he can, probably crashes because he's losing blood, gets out of the car, collapses on the ground, and fucking dies. And then the cops won't even fucking, like, talk to the kid's mom or anything. It's like, what the fucking hell, dude? Like, if it's true that he was shot as he tried to get back in his car, like, that's, like, you can't even fucking possibly construe that. Like, the only thing they can say is, like, we thought he might have a weapon in the car or something, which is probably what they will say. But that's such, oh, man, that's fucking ridiculous. How old is he, 20? Fucking 20 years old. Dude had a baby face. I was looking at a picture of the motherfucker. He looked fucking like about as non-threatening as you could possibly fucking look, dude. It's fucking crazy. Wait to hear the full story, TJ. I mean, I will. But like, from what I'm just saying, what I'm hearing so far sounds fucking crazy. Was he black? He was like, he was blackish. I mean, he probably identified as black. His mom was white, and he was clearly like mixed race. But yeah, I mean, he appeared black. He was light-skinned black, but he was definitely black. Driving while black. Yeah, he looked like, I mean, he might have been half black or less, but whatever. He looked black enough. Black enough for them to be discriminatory. You know? Yeah, I'm sure that's the fucking thuggiest photo that can possibly be found of him will be trotted out soon enough by conservatives looking to make excuses. But the photo I saw, he looked fucking like, he just looked like a fucking kid, man. It was fucked up. Oof. Can't wait for the police apologists to try to assassinate his character. Yeah, isn't that always the way? As if that even matters. Like, there's nothing you could say about a person that was killed by the cops where I'm going to be like, oh, I guess that was fine then. Like, obviously, if they're attacking. But, like, you know, if the cops, like, shoot some dude in the back as he's running away or some shit, like, there's nothing you can tell me about that person that's going to make that all right in my mind. Like, I don't care if they're if they committed genocide, okay? Like, no. If they're not a threat to you, then apprehend them alive. You know, it doesn't even sound like this person did anything that was apprehension worthy or whatever, but car is a weapon. Yeah, I mean, if I see someone going towards their car as I'm accosting them, I'm going to assume that they're probably trying to get away, not trying to use their car as a weapon against me. But whatever. Yeah, cops aren't supposed to kill guilty people either. It's not their job to carry out death sentences on people. They're not hitmen. If I'm a cop and someone who just searched up in my registry has a warrant out for their arrest, we get in a verbal altercation, and then he starts getting in his car, I'd be worried for my life. Well, I think you're a pussy. But that's fine. You know, there's a reason why we shouldn't let pussies be cops. Because, you know, they get jumpy and they shoot people who don't need to be shot. Cops' jobs aren't to be bullet sponges. That's true, but unless you actually see someone produce a gun, like, that doesn't, like, what is that even a factor? Like, why would you assume that dude is like, if someone's, like, literally trying to flee away from you, like, it's kind of weird to just assume, like, they must be going for a weapon instead of just, like, they're probably trying to get away from me. Like, I don't know. My first thought would be they're trying to escape. Not they're trying to fucking use their car to attack me. You know, like, what indication did they have of that? And did this dude even have a warrant for his arrest? This is the first time I'm hearing anything about a warrant for his arrest. Like, was it a warrant to kill him? Was it a warrant for his death? Was it a death warrant? If it was a death warrant, which I didn't know those actually existed, but like, if it was a death warrant, then I guess that makes sense. But if it was an arrest warrant, then maybe he should have been arrested and not shot. Maybe. Fuck you, TJ. Good. Why? What'd I say? What'd I do now? Imagine these anti-government right-wingers are actually anti-government. Yeah, that'd be funny. I'm not saying he should have shot him, but the perp's actions warrant a fearful response. I've heard he had a warrant for his arrest. Might be hearsay, though. I've never heard anything about a warrant for his arrest, but there's certainly nothing he could have done. Like, there's no warrant against him that would have, like, justified, like, oh, well, you know, he should be shot for trying to get in his car because I'm scared that he might try to ram me with it. Which, by the way, like, I mean, a car is not a great weapon, okay? Like, it is maybe if you're going to be, like, if it can, like, get you on surprise or something, but, like, a car is pretty easy to dodge if you see it coming, you know? Especially from that distance. You know, like, a car can only accelerate so fast, and, like, it's pretty easy to get out of the fucking way if you fucking suspect it's going to be used against you as a weapon. So, like, it's not a super maneuverable thing. You know, I just don't know. I don't buy the whole, like, they feared he would use the car as a weapon excuse. I don't even think they're going to use that argument. I think they're probably going to say that they thought there might be a gun in the car. Because that's probably a better, I mean, like, because at least then that's something that could actually maybe be used effectively. But, like, I would just say, like, unless someone produces a gun, it's weird to assume that they're just going to a gun's going to pop up out of nowhere. Now, sometimes it does, and sometimes cops get shot. But, like, hey, occupational fucking hazard. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, I mean, cops have shot people for holding Wii remotes because they were like, oh my god, it's a weapon. It's like, how the fuck does a Wii remote look like a weapon? Don't underestimate the Wii remote. Yeah, I mean, like, you know, that Wii remote was loaded, dude. He could have killed someone with that thing. Yeah, I haven't heard anything about the warrant, so I don't know. I guess more details will come out, but I'm pretty disinclined to view the police story with much sympathy. TJ, I'm going to do something great and credit you for all my successes. Okay, I'm okay with that. Second Amendment rights will always be a joke as long as they can shoot you if they think you have a gun. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the turquoise remote is obviously a different story. I mean, you know, if you had a normal Wii remote, killing him doesn't make any sense. But if you had that fucking turquoise remote, I mean, yeah. I mean, obviously you got to kill him at that point. Yeah, I mean, like those. There should definitely be like the ACLU and other organizations like that should definitely like sue for that footage to be released. Like we should definitely be allowed to see that footage. 4chan confused me. If that's their source of information, they're retarded. But like the problem is 4chan is not gonna like stay on 4chan, right? They're gonna go all around. Is Ann Coulter a troll? Kind of. Yeah, I don't really understand the whole warrant. Like, whether he had a warrant or not, I don't really care. Like, what was the warrant for? Like, was it a murder one warrant? Then maybe I can see them being a little apprehensive, but, like, I kind of doubt it. More riots now. Yeah, I agree. I like riots. You guys know this about me. Probably speeding or some shit. I mean, yeah, if it was like speeding tickets or something, burglary, are you saying that because you know that that's it, or are you just like throwing that out there as like a possibility? Because no one else is saying they know, so. Do I like quiet riots? I mean, not really. I like it when you like come on and feel the noise, right? I don't like a quiet riot, you know? Rather bang my head. Why wouldn't you participate in a riot, Shy? I never said I wouldn't. Are you more hyped for Dune or Batman? Batman. But Dune looks good too. But I just love Batman. At first, the car said he was a carjacking suspect. Why? Because he was driving a car and he was a black dude. You're black behind the wheel of a vehicle. There's a good chance you stole it. I don't know, man. This seems kind of weird. Cops lying? No way. Yeah. Weird stuff. He's got a car. Get him. Yeah, it's so weird. Like, if he wanted to use the car as a weapon, wouldn't he have just done it, like, when he was already in the car before they pulled him over? I don't know. Yeah, boots are delicious, you know, I don't know. You gotta like the taste of boots, right? I mean, my beard's pretty long, right? I don't know. What do you guys think? I wish it was a little bit more as one. Like, I wish it hang a little differently, but I don't know. Yeah, it's shaping up pretty nice. Black people existing. Have you ever heard of anything more terrifying? I mean, I don't know. It's pretty crazy. They're out there existing and stuff, trying to exist. I mean, that's pretty fucked up stuff. The mother says her son asked for car insurance information over the phone, then heard someone yell, "Duante, don't run." Another officer said, "Put the phone down," and hung up. Then he got shot. What? I don't really... I mean, that sounds like pretty crazy shit. Like, what the fuck? I don't know, man. Like, I gotta see what comes out about this story, but it's fucking nuts for sure. It's just a weirdly... It's weird. It's a weird fucking story. I don't know. I don't know what to make of it at this point. It seems like another fucking weird incident that probably deserves fucking some shit to be burned down, but we'll see. Why can't we shoot cops like they do us? I would love to answer that question, but I don't think I should. His mom knew the score, sounds like. Yeah, maybe so. I mean, she's like raising a black son, so I'm sure that she had to worry about that for a long time. And like, I'm sure it was like something that was always like, especially in recent years, weighing on her mind. And, you know, here she is dealing with it. Like the worst fear that she's probably dreaded for a long time. Live on Patrol has live footage of the unrest in Minnesota. Okay. Well, I'll put it on. Let me see. Live. On Patrol. Doesn't look like there's much going on right now. It's really just buffering right now. Yeah, every time it seems like it's gonna start actually playing, it just buffers some more. Come on, quit with this. It's ridiculous. Maybe I need to refresh it. Hold on. Okay, well, I don't know what's going on there. Sorry. Yeah, it's like a few frames every like 20 minutes or something. You have bad internet? I don't know. I mean, I usually play streams when I'm doing this. Like, let's see. I'll try to play a different stream just to like see if it's the internet. Yeah, here I am playing a different stream, and it's playing just fine. So I don't know. I don't see any motivation to become an officer. They may abolish themselves if no one applies to be one. Sounds like a bad gig. Maybe pay is good. I don't know. It's just people who want easy power. Because, like, there's a lot of people out there who, like, the only way they're ever going to have any power in their life is if they're a cop. So that's just an easy way. They can't really make a shit ton of money, but they can have power over other people. So that's just an easy way to do it. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Thank you guys for tuning in. I just have a few other things I need to take care of, so I'll see you guys later. And thanks for watching. Appreciate you. Have a good